Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tabletop Titans, and welcome to the Realm of Beasts.
The realm of Ghur. The heartlands of Ghur.
It's called the
Realm of Beasts.
That's its slang.
The heartlands of Ghur.
Right, but they kind of call it like Realm of Beasts.
They do. That's like old. That's fantasy. That's old school.
So, Realm of Beasts. We're not playing 40K, right?
We're not.
We're not. I think
thought
we're
we were.
not. I think we're
Okay.
not.
All right. Okay.
Definitively not.
If you say so.
I'm playing some Stormcast Eternals.
Mm-hmm.
I have never played Age of Sigmar before. And I gotta say, I'm super excited. Literally, while Brian and Adrian were streaming their last game, I walked over to Bridger and showed him my Amazon purchase of a bunch of boxes of Beast Claw Raiders.
He came over and I was like, "You sure?"
Yeah,
sure?
might have bought too many, but we do that around here.
I bought too many.
There's a lot of gray plastic giants.
There's a lot left, yeah.
Should we get into it? Are we ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's take a look at the armies.
Let's take a look at some armies, guys.
Oh yeah, it's the Sons of Behemat, it's the Taker tribe, it's the Gargants we spent all of yesterday and sometime before and sometime after building and painting. Isn't this army gorgeous?
Well, no time after. The army is great, and like Brian said, it was really awesome to do like a team army.
Oh yeah, that was really fun to paint it together as a team effort. It's such a beautiful army. There's so many like details in all the models. The rules are awesome, and with this new General's Handbook, every game is in the realm of Ghur, which is where these guys are from. So I'm super amped. This season's all about monsters. They're all monsters. So let's take a look. Starting off, my Warlord. This is, of course, the Taker tribe, so it has to be the Kraken Eater. Kraken Eater's the Warlord, and for his Warlord trait, he's very acquisitive. So Kraken Eaters are all about, they have like a cave that they stash all their gubbins in. And yeah, I know, I was obsessed with gubbins yesterday. It's because he's my Warlord. They stash all their gubbs there, so his Warlord trait is just take another relic.
He is rich in gubbins. He has been taking... The boat was a model in and of itself.
Well, I'll tell you, Zach, it wasn't for nothing. The boat, we're going to call his Glowy Lantern today.
Okay.
Which is one of his relics. It makes him a wizard, so he gets Mystic Bolt and Arcane Shield. And then also he gets this random new spell that everybody has that makes any hero a monster. So he can make my monsters monsters. Which I won't do. But
that's not great for you.
But you might want to use this spell at some point. Because again, the realm of Ghur, it's all about monsters.
Okay.
We'll move on next to the War Stomper. This dude's awesome. He's about kind of like horde clearing. So he has a bunch of attacks. His club gets more attacks based on how many models are within range. So he's just going to be swinging, he's going to be smashing, he's going to be stomping. He's also, as the War Stomper, he doubles his stomps. So he has twice as many stomps as everybody else. That's like his specialty.
That sounds bad for me.
No, it doubles from 2 attacks to 4. It's nothing crazy. Yeah. So he'll be stomping. Look at those feet. Zach, you did a great work on those toenails, because they're just gross.
They are sharing a fungal infection. In addition to some red tattoos, we did all the toes the same. And so, yeah, there's like a fungal infection spread.
Zach, can you tell me what mic you are? People are saying you're a teeny bit low. What mic number are you?
He should be mic 4, and it's maxed out.
It's one of the old-timey mics.
So you'll just have to be loud.
Okay, yeah, just talk a little bit louder.
Project.
People are saying your mic.
Will do.
Project with your beautiful voice, Zach. And then finally, we have, finally amongst the large Gargants, we have the Gate Crasher, or Gate Breaker? Gate Breaker. Woo. So he is a living siege engine. He chucks, that thing he's holding, that's just a piece of any old building nearby, and he throws it every turn and grabs a new one. And he'll break anything, he'll take anything. That's that man he's holding?
Yeah.
That's you, Zach.
That's me?
He's holding you. I'll be careful, all right? So
He's
if
actually
you're
holding 2 men.
Who's the other one?
It's me.
Okay, now I'm into this. And there's that fungal infection. Oh, gosh, these guys need to get help.
Well, maybe that's what they're here for.
They're here for help.
Mistook their call for help as war.
Help is we're going to kill them.
We're just like, yeah. And you're like, that sounds like a war cry. We're going to fight you.
We're the good guys. We're killing them.
So his thing is, if you're wholly within or on a piece of terrain, he gets +1 damage with everything, because that's like garrisoning a fort. Also, if you garrison anything, but you won't. Finally, we have the Man-Eaters. I have 1 unit of 3. I think they're dope. They chuck boulders. They deal mortals on the charge. Whole army, mortals on the charge. They're giant men. And they get a lot of attacks. So Man-Eaters are hyper dope. I love me some Man-Eaters. 1 unit, the reason I took 1 unit of 3 instead of 3 units of 1 is unless you are the Stomper tribes, only one unit of Man Crushers can throw rocks per turn. So if I have a unit of 3 instead of 3 units of 1, then all 3 can chuck rocks. And I think the rock chucking is real good. I did not mention my other relic, because my Warlord trait is take 2 relics. It is the Amulet of Destiny, which is the 5-up ward. It's just a generic relic in new Sigmar, AOS 3, which is real good.
Okay.
5-up ward on 35 wounds is pretty good. That's me. That's the whole army. It's
Awesome.
6 models.
It's 6 models, 4 units.
4 units.
Okay, can we look at some Stormcast?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here's my army. We've got some of these guys. This is new to me. So as you can see, there's a guy on a dragon. We got him. Look at these guys. They're great. In all seriousness, I'm super excited about this. I have to say that I find Space Marines not super cool. I know that's a hot take, but I love these guys. I know people say they're the Space Marine equivalent in Age of Sigmar.
No, they're way cooler.
I think they're so much cooler. I love I was talking to Brian the other day. I love the antiquity kind of look of the helmets, like the ancient Mediterranean culture.
Well, their helmets have faces, and their shields
right?
have
Yeah,
like
super cool
runic symbols on them, trim everywhere. These guys are awesome.
My understanding, we've gone over how I should play this army, and Brian's helping me out a lot. Adrian's helped me out a bit. You've helped me out a bit. I'm very excited to play. My understanding is, we're gonna like get into combat and beat each other up.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty excited for. So let's look at some warlords.
I think it's also worth noting that you're the Astral Templars today.
Astral Templars.
Which is the storm host that you're taking, which actually are the monster hunters.
Yeah.
They actually have really cool benefits, +1 to hit against monsters. And then they have a couple really good command abilities and relics that are all about monster hunting.
Yeah, so let's go through this. Brian and I ran through this a little bit yesterday, and as you know, that's not saying much because Brian and I were pretty busy yesterday.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So I've got a cheat sheet here. I kind of know what's going on, but Brian, Adrian, I might need your guys' help as far as, is this a warlord trait or is this a relic that's giving me this? So let's take a look here at some characters, some heroes. Okay, Lord Celston on a Star Drake. I was going to say Giant Dragon.
I mean,
Close enough.
Okay, so this is the one this is my monster, my soul monster. And one thing I did look up, I'm pretty excited about using, was it Feral Roar? We all have this like command ability in the realm of Ghur where we can roar.
And count as having taken 0 wounds for the combat phase.
Which is pretty cool. I was actually kind of blown away by how serious the degradation is in Age of S.
You lose a lot.
Compared to
you lose a lot of
40K. Yeah, it's interesting actually. So that's my general.
Yeah, he has a few benefits to keep in mind. He has Keen Clawed on the dragon, so 6 is to wound, turn into -3 rend.
Oh, wow.
And he's also -1 to be wounded by all heroes. So he's actually going to be pretty tough to take down in combat.
Bridgers, heroes, the 3 big guys are heroes.
3 big guys are all heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I know that he's got a command ability where it's like a different kind of roar, where he's like psyching himself up and all the concussors.
Yeah, all the
which
other
are
Dracolists.
the mini dragons, right? Which we'll get to in a second. So, boom, got the dragon, got the general. Yep, here we go. Next is the Lord Castellan. This one is kind of like my buff guy. He's going to be buffing my battle line, and probably more so buffing my other characters.
That's right. You took an extra relic,
yeah.
which is the relic lantern on him, Fury Brand. He gets to pick a hero in the command phase and give it +1 attack with a weapon.
A lot of lanterns in AOS.
There are. They're magic. So,
Yeah.
That's how you channel other realms.
It's a lantern-heavy game.
I got a lantern. You got a lantern.
Yeah.
well lit.
Last but not least is, how are we saying her name?
Yndrasta?
Yndrasta, right? And this is like, she's on the front of the book. Do we have a clip for her?
We do.
Yeah, there she is. And she's a monster killer. In addition to making your monster act like it's got, like 10 more wounds
yeah.
on it, which is big, she just has a weapon that's like pretty decent number of attacks. She's going to be up there trying to, kill giants.
She also notably has a 4-up ward save.
Oh, that's right. Which is like a feel no pain, right?
Real good. Yeah, it's like a feel no pain.
Yeah.
And you could get in this game. There's ways to get her +3 to save.
Yup.
So
Isn't she already 3-up armor?
So it will counteract rend in this.
Yeah.
So you'll be at a 2-up and even after his rend. Or,
Very likely.
Yeah.
It's almost
So
like
she
an
starts as a
in-one.
3. She can never roll better than a 2-up save.
Okay.
Which is fine because you can never.
You can't actually.
You just can't.
Well,
You just can't. But like if I were rend 2 and you had +3 to your save, you would still get your 2-up.
okay.
Yep.
Battle line time, right? So we've got, or this is others.
Dragons.
Yeah, concussors. These guys were not originally in the list. Brian had kind of a different list for me. We won't talk about that too much, but it wasn't as good. And I did say something. I was like, well, what about the little guys on dragons? Because like I think they're super cool. And my assumption was Brian didn't have them in the list because they were bad. And Brian goes, oh no, they're really good. And he's like, you should actually take 4 of them. I'm like, well, why am I not taking 4 of them, Brian? You built the list. So they look really exciting. I just think they look cool. And they're also going to do some serious monster killing, hopefully.
We'll see.
They're also very durable.
They're also very durable. If something's going to kill monsters other than the heroes, it's going to be them,
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe.
Then we've got the Liberators. These are my battle line. And these guys, I've got 3 units of 5. Not good at killing monsters. Good at holding objectives.
They do have pluses against things with more wounds, though. So I think they have subtle benefit against monsters, but it's not enough to make them scary.
Yeah, you said that before.
Yeah.
Maybe if all 15 go after the 3 man crushers, it could
You'll
be
do like 3 wounds,
Maybe.
yeah.
Or
3 wounds.
maybe I'll just put them in my bag and walk home.
Do the man crushers put people in their bags?
Oh, they do.
The man crushers are not that.
So
That's,
everybody but the War Stompers. So they all have a pouch, and they'll
Okay.
put people in their pouches. The Kraken Eater will put you in his net.
we did not model them with pouches.
Slightly different.
Oh, doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work because
Sorry.
we didn't get to the pouches
Didn't get to the
yesterday.
Gubs.
Yeah.
That explains so much, Zach. So the Kraken Eater will put you in his net, and the Gatebreaker will just chuck you. He'll pick up you and throw you at somebody else.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah. Sounds good. Okay, and then these are the prosecutors. Also not super killy, but I'm excited for these guys because they move fast and they throw hammers. Throwing hammers, like magical hammers,
That's
as
so
a missile
cool.
weapon,
That's
super
so
cool,
cool.
right? Like, it's very cool. So I'm really into that. And I think these guys are going to be objective holders. These are the Terminators of AOS.
They're so good.
Bridger was like, Brian's got these guys with 2-up armor. Do you know how rare 2-up armor is in AOS?
It's pretty rare.
Really rare.
And
So-
they're real good.
Yeah, I think I was looking at them. They're a little killy too. All my army, apparently, where this rule is new, comes from Dominion. I think where when I die on a 6-up, I roll
Per wound.
Per wound. I roll a die for every wound that the model had. It's max wound stat, right? On a 6-up, I do a mortal wound to whatever killed me. Those
Or
guys
to something within an inch.
Within
Doesn't
an
have to be the
inch.
thing that killed you.
Yeah.
Those guys apparently do it on a 5. Is that
That's right. They're
Brian?
wearing the Thunderstrike pattern armor. And I think Andrasa might be wearing that as well.
She is, yeah.
So anyone wearing Thunderstrike armor has the
Oh,
advantage.
she rolls 10 dice or 9 dice when she dies.
And on 5s, you're gonna take mortal wounds.
Well,
It's
I'll
actually
kill her
kinda
with
cool.
boulders then. I'll just throw things at
You
her.
do have some boulders, which are a little scary.
You don't have to be too worried.
They hit
also mortal wounds.
They hit on 4s, right?
No, they're not mortal wounds. They're just, they hit on, these guys hit on 4s. I think the Gate Breakers, I think he hits on a 3 with his mega boulder.
You think?
He throws a giant boulder. I mean, I could check if you
they're
want to
not
know
mortal
right
wounds,
now.
but they are like -3 rend, 4 damage, 18 inches, something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty
just,
respectable.
It's
Pretty
just 1 though, right? So
Yeah.
it's kind of like a railgun.
Should we go over the mission?
Yeah, tell me about the mission, Brian.
Well, actually, I'm going to throw it to Adrian. Adrian can tell us about the mission.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? We're playing Mission 1-4 from the table from the new General's Handbook 2021, Power Struggle. This is a 5-objective mission, and this is, for you 40K players out there, a sort of Dawn of War style deployment where each of their deployments go right up to the edge of those objectives there. And then let me tell you about how you score it. The way it works is at the end of each player turn, you can score a number of points by fulfilling the following things. You get 1 victory point if you control at least 1 objective for at least 2 turns. So the first turn you'll hold, it doesn't give you anything. But if this is the second turn, you get a point. And then you get another point if you have this for 2 objectives. So really you want to hang on to a couple objectives. You get another point if you control more objectives than your opponent. So that one you can start right away.
Yep.
And last of all, the same as all the missions, you score 2 victory points if you completed your battle tactic during that turn. Do you guys want to explain what a battle tactic is?
Yeah, so battle tactics are secondaries, essentially. You'll pick one every turn. In the new General's Handbook, there's a whole new set. There's 8. There used to be 6 in the main rules. They also give you these nice little printout tokens, double-sided. So we can hold on to our battle tactics and be like, ooh, what do I want to... This isn't the best way to look at them, but if you pick one, you could hold on to it and say, all right, I'm slaying the warlord this turn.
Yep.
So they're just things that you're trying to do. Every turn you pick an objective. You're like, I want to kill your warlord.
Right.
Right? That gives you 2 points if you complete it in your turn. You can't ever pick them again. So I can't fail it and then try to pick it again. And some of them are very easy and some of them are very hard. And because we're in the realm of Ghur, a lot of things are monster associated. So
Almost,
it's like
almost all of them, maybe over half.
6 of 8 of them give you a bonus point if you complete it with a monster. However,
or against a monster.
to balance it out,
Yeah.
every battle round that you kill a monster, you just get a point.
Right.
So like I'm all monsters, which means I'm going to get the bonus points every time I do a battle tactic. But every time you kill a monster, I will get a monster. Sorry, every time you kill a monster, I get a point. You get a point.
Oh,
Wow,
you get a monster
all right.
every time you kill.
Yeah, I get a monster every time you kill a monster. No. So that's battle tactics. We also have grand strategies. This
That's
is like
worth
a
3 at the end.
tertiary way to score points. You get 3 points at the end of the game if you completed your grand strategy. My grand strategy is real easy.
What is it?
It's have any battle line at the end of the game, and my whole army is battle line.
Mine is, I don't know if mine's going to be easy or not. Mine's called Dominating Presence. And I achieve this if I have more units left than Bridger does at the end of the game. Bridger has 4 units. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
10 units.
So I feel like the odds are
It's a few more units than
yeah,
me.
it's a few more. And I'll be honest with you. Like, I think it's cool. Like, we kind of balanced the fact that you teched into this multiple rock throwing, but now there's a little bit of a penalty for it, right? Because
Yeah.
otherwise you'd have 7 units or 6.
I would have a lot more units.
Yeah.
It's also worth noting for the Realm of Ghur, get a bonus point every round you kill a monster. It's not a monster unit. So
it's
a
a
Man
monster.
Crusher would give you a point.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think that's everything. Are we ready?
Yeah, there's one last thing I want to tell everybody. For the detachments, actually, Zach actually has a special Monster Slayer detachment,
Yep.
which is his concussors and his prosecutors. So they're going to be immune to the effects of.
They can't be
Monster
monstrous abilities.
Oh, okay.
So I
This
can't shout at them, and I
Okay.
can't stomp on them.
That's
I
correct.
can't make any core battalions because all of my heroes are gigantic, and everything else is a monster. So I can't make any core battalions. But you do get that cool new Realm of Ghur core battalion.
Okay.
So yeah, so he actually has only 3 drops because he has 3 battalions. And
That's not how that works. It needs to be a single drop.
That's
battalion.
right. I'm sorry. He has. What I'm trying to say is he has only 1 single drop detachment.
Uh-huh.
The other 2 are all separate. So either way, you're going to have more or fewer drops.
I
than
will
he
have
does.
way less than you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just choose who goes first because I had fewer drops. I had 4 drops and you had 1,
many.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you go first.
Okay.
Sounds good. Slight adjustment on the deployment I'm looking at now. The objective should be 11 from the edge, and that's as far as you can deploy. So slight adjustment. Other than that, we
We'll
can go
fix
ahead
the
and get
objectives,
started.
but we'll get going. So
Yeah, let's do it.
it's going to be Stormcast turn 1.
We do have a lot of command phase stuff to do. 11 from the edge and the same horizontally as they were.
Yes.
So
15.
okay, so let's get into the start of the phase. So we're going to generate some command points, right? So Bridger going second, you're going to be generating 2 command points for going second,
Yeah, so I'll generate 2.
plus 1 for your warlord. Is that right?
Yep, my warlord is on the table, so I have 3. Zach, you have 2 command points.
Yep.
And Zach is getting 2. Now, what about your heroic abilities, your hero abilities?
So at the start of each command phase, we can each do a heroic ability with one of our characters. This is things like heal. If you roll under your leadership, you could Hulk out, which is +1 save, reroll wounds.
That's a
for
once per game, though. Keep
Once
that in
per
mind.
game per character.
Yeah.
You can just gain a command point on a 4-up or a 2-up if your warlord's dead. Those are all the ones that come to mind. I don't think it's worth hulking out this turn, especially since I made you go first. So I'm just going to get a command point on a 4-up. Oh. I do not get it. So I will stay at 3 command points.
And did Zach roll for that as well?
Yeah. So I have a question. My Star Drake has a shooting attack.
Yeah.
Which like just hits. It summons meteors and they just like
Yeah.
pummel your guys. And I have the ability to have my Star Drake do a reroll wounds. That does not apply to this mortal wound. Is that correct?
Because you don't roll a win.
Because you don't roll a wound, it's just
Yeah.
mortal wounds, right? Okay, just like in 40K. So cool. Then I think I'm going to do the one the same one you did. I
Command
guess,
point?
Yeah, to get an extra command
makes
point.
sense.
And
He
I
does
do
get it. So we
I'm
both
at-
have 3.
Up to
so I'm
3.
at 3. Okay,
Now,
cool.
what about your objective for the turn?
Oh yeah. So,
So-
you have 8 options.
Yeah.
It's probably better to read them out of the book than these silly cards. So you could do things like hold an objective that I do not have a monster on.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy. And if you do it with a monster, you get an additional point.
Yeah.
You can, one more page.
That one is called Monstrous Takeover, yeah?
That one is called Monstrous Takeover. Yeah.
Yep.
You could do Savage Spearhead, Aggressive Expand. There's a bunch. I'll
Yeah.
just leave this here for you.
Here's what I'm probably going to do is Monstrous Takeover, but I have a couple questions.
Okay.
My questions are, let's talk about your guys and their movement rates. Mostly 12?
It's different for every Gargant. It's 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
And the small guys move 8.
Now, we always want to ask when we play 40K, like, what kind of insane ways, turn 1, let's say you were going first. What kind of insane ways do you have that you could tag me into close combat if I do nothing? If I don't move much?
The Man Crushers can run and charge. They move 8. They can run 6, so they can move 14 and then charge 12.
Okay. And you're wrong, the charge, and etc.
Yeah, so it's a maximum threat range of 26.
Okay, sounds good. So Monstrous Takeover, all I need to do is pick one monster from my starting army, which is going to be my Star Drake most likely, and hold an objective.
You got it.
Yeah. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, let me see if there are any other command abilities I want to use. Hero phase. Oh, what about heroic actions? Is that a thing?
We just did that.
We just did that.
That was your command point.
Okay.
Now you do have a wizard, right? This man here, is he a wizard?
He has no wizard.
No wizards.
You have
But
no
what
wizards.
he does have is the Lord Castellan, who has the choice to give one of his characters +1 attack, and also give one of the units in range +1 save.
Okay.
Okay.
So he just gets to pick 2 things and do
So that's
that.
the lantern guy.
Yeah.
So something is +1 attack, something is +1 save.
That's right, and then he's free to go.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give +1 save. You've got some rocks you're going to throw. I think I'm going to give +1 save to the dragon.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it's worth mentioning in AOS. Apparently, I was told yesterday that I could deep strike turn 1.
Turn 1, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm kind of looking at things, and I actually think you going first, you making me go first, much like in 40K, was kind of like a slap in the face. Like, you don't want to go first.
I don't want to go first.
Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I'm going to actually kind of hang tight a little bit.
Okay, you're going to chill.
I'm going to chill.
You are such a chill guy.
These guys are holding it. Let's talk a little terrain here, because we actually didn't chat about the terrain at all.
Yeah.
Maybe, is Adrian, you still mic'd up?
Yeah, what's going on?
Terrain, right? So in Age of Sigmar, do we have obscuring? Is it?
All right, good question.
Yeah.
So the way it works is you cannot move physically through anything, really. So all those big giant trees that we see there, we have the Wizard's Tower, can't actually move through it.
Unless you fly.
Unless you fly, then it's still like 40K. The woods, obviously the trees themselves are still representational, so you can just move through those. And you cannot see more than 3 inches through them. So that's like kind of like obscuring. There are extra keywords, but we haven't been playing with them because we've had so much to learn from the new edition. We're just keeping it simple.
I think they're also changed in the new General's Handbook. I was flipping through that.
Yeah.
It didn't look super close, but I don't know if you always do the terrain rules.
So yeah, this is all kind of part of this battle pack concept as well, where we've been playing from the core book, and that has a battle pack in there. Now we're playing with the battle pack from the General's Handbook. So, and this is kind of a new concept where you really just have a different set of rules that you play. in
Can we
different
also
settings.
talk about how awesome it is, this battle pack? Like, all right,
amazing.
check it out. So it's spiral bound. GW figured that out, right? Spiral bound. And there's tabs. You can't see it, but there's tabs for all the little sections
You could
here.
put it in the dice game for them.
I
They
could
want
put it in the dice
And
game.
it's like a
Look at
really nice,
at these
thick
tabs.
stock of paper.
Yeah.
Oh, this way.
It's just amazing.
It's something that's going to make 40K players a little jealous, especially since
I'm already
the
jealous.
new handbook just came, like chapter approved just came out. It was
and
a downgrade from
it's
the old
no
chapter.
longer spiral bound.
Yeah.
They were like, nah.
Okay, well here's some questions I have for Brian.
Yeah.
My plan this turn is pretty simple for this, but I've got these command points. What are some fun things I can spend command points on, other than?
Absolutely nothing.
You can
Almost nothing.
save them
If
until
you're going to
next
shoot,
turn.
if
They
you're going
don't-
to shoot with your dragon,
To your
you could do all-out attack in the shooting phase.
+1 to hit.
Okay.
And otherwise, you can save to see if he tries to throw rocks at you, and you can get all-out defense for saving next turn. Those are the only 2 interesting things that you can do with command points at this stage.
Okay.
But for your Lord Castellan, did you pick your target for that? Who's going to get the +1 save, +1 attack?
Dragon.
It's both on the dragon. Great.
Yeah. Okay, so really what I want to do is make you come to me because
Oh, I will.
I'm actually in a pretty good spot. I think I you don't have a ton of melee or shooting. You have some
I have
kind of
some.
scary
I have
shooting,
some.
but yeah. So what I'm going to do is kind of hang back, let you basically go first. But what I'm going to do during my turn is give you a little shower, meteor shower, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do
All right.
let's do a meteor shower.
These are dirty boys. They could use it.
Yeah. So this is called Rain of Stars. Pick up to D6 units on the battlefield.
Okay.
So
Let's
this
see it.
this roll's big.
That's a lot of units. Is this like a once per game? Or is this every turn?
It's every turn.
It's every turn.
Wow.
He has two things he can do. I'll always use this one against you. The other one is pick a unit, roll that many dice for every
Model in the unit, yep.
for every 6. Yeah. Okay,
5
so
units.
5.
I only have 4 units, so.
So all your guys, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll a die on a 4.
I think I saw a fact somewhere that if you had the ability to pick D3 units, you were allowed to pick the same one more than once. But maybe chat, you could clarify that. There was like a spell, and there was a fact clarification in the latest fact. We won't do it right now, but let me know, chat, if there's a clarification.
It would be
to that.
very doubtful. 'Cause
Yeah.
then you could pick the same unit 3 times and just insta-kill them.
Yeah.
Which would not be super.
I don't
super
think-
cute, right.
Yeah.
So what is it, on a 4-up I take a mortal wound?
D3 more roll.
D3, wow, that's pretty good.
It's fine.
So which one first?
Yeah, where are you going?
We'll go
So we're gonna start with Norm.
Norm
the War
down
Stomper.
to Mask. Mask guy. War Stomper.
He
He's
does not.
okay. Kraken.
My general. Does.
Let's see how many he takes.
2.
two?
He does have his 5-up ward for the Amulet of Destiny, so he'll take both.
Okay, let's do the little guys. We use that term kind of
The Man Crushers.
incorrectly. Nope, they're
Nope.
safe. And then the mask,
Gatebreaker.
The Gatebreaker.
He does?
He does, and he's going to take
2.
2.
All right, so 2 Gargants have taken 2 wounds each.
Very nice. That's a good start.
Other than that, boy, I feel you don't get to carry over command points, right? So I feel a little.
You do
bummed.
between player turns. just
Bridger, I
not-
think
in
you
case
just
I
wounded
needed-
your Kraken. It was the other guy who got wounded, not the Kraken.
No, it
it was
was
a
Kraken
Oh, was it
and,
Kraken?
and
Okay, yeah, field
Kraken
note
and Mask.
Okay.
Mask face.
So yeah, the command points, it's per battle round.
Per battle
So when Bridger goes and attacks you, you might want to save 1 for +1 save, defense.
Off defense, yep.
In later turns, you might also want to like hit him back harder, but this turn is probably just defensive stuff. But
Now,
it's a
off
balance.
defense, can I use if it's something he shoots me?
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Pretty cool, right?
That is
Anytime
the
you're
main
targeted.
Okay.
Is that it?
Well, if that's your turn,
That's it.
You do not hold more, so you score no primary. But you do hold these 2 objectives for this hero phase. So next hero phase, if you hold them again, you'll get points.
Okay. I'm into it.
So we're going to go Gargant's turn 2, hero phase again. We each gain a command point for a warlord or a general being on the table. So you're going to go up to 4. You did finish your battle tactic, so he gets 3 secondary points. You're going to have to do it all under secondaries, Brian, because I didn't change anything. So
That's fine. It's
We're
all
doing it
points.
once.
Yep.
And then at the end, it only matters for tie breaking. So just don't tie.
we won't. We'll try real hard not to tie. So hero phase, we both went up a command point. Gaining a command point seems cool, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing else really to do here. So 4 up. Nope.
And I can do something like this too. I don't think there's anything else really for me to do.
Oh, I should have healed. That was dumb.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Do you want to heal?
No,
instead?
because I already rolled.
Okay. And I'm
You don't get it.
I'm staying put at 4
All right.
CP.
Both of you
All
have
right.
4 CP.
I do have a Wizzywag, so I do have to do some wizardly things. Something you could have done instead of doing gaining a command point, you could have made somebody a wizard temporarily to deny. That's
right.
something you would have wanted to do.
That's right. That's a new thing. Is there a range on deny like in 40K?
It's very far. It's like 30.
30.
It is 30 inches. That's right. So it would have to be 30 inches from one of your characters.
And your wizard is the Kraken?
Yeah.
I think I still can't though. I'm out of range.
Excellent.
For that. So
Not changing the past.
You're not a wizard. I'm going to cast Mystic Shield. Best spell in the game.
okay.
This goes off on a 5.
Yep.
We did it. I'm going to put it on. Is it only 12? Can I not reach the Man Crushers? Mystic Shield might be 12.
It used to be 18, but now it might not be.
I think it might be 12 now.
I'll take a look in the book.
If it is 18, I will put it on the Man Crushers. If it is not 18, he'll put it on Norm, who's a cool guy. One other hero phase thing I have to do.
It is 12 now.
I have to pick a battle tactic. Okay, so Norm has +1 save.
Okay.
I have to pick a battle tactic. I think the thing that you did is easy, but I can save it for later. I could do the one that's actually kind of hard for me because I have to run 3 units.
Yes. And they have to be within 3 inches of each other then.
Yeah.
It's like a big buddy. It's like a big big
Ferocious advance. All 3 of those units, if they're monsters, I get an extra point. They all have to run, and they all have to end within 3 of each other.
It's like coming out of the sports ball tunnel when you watch football, and they all come out.
Yeah, they're like, they're
It's a
amping each other up.
stampede.
Yeah.
That one's really bad though for me. There's one where I hold objectives that are not in my deployment zone. I'm gonna do that one. Where is it?
Okay.
Aggressive expansion. When you reel this battle tactic, pick 2 objective markers that are not wholly within. Oh, I can't do this yet. All right, I'll do the one where I have a monster on a point. Monsters take over. I'm doing that as well. You're about to see why I wanted to do that one. I get to kick an objective. So the Kraken Eater gets to kick an objective 2d6 inches.
You
There
have
we
to
go.
say, get Orf me land.
Get off me land, Zach. All right, 8 inches. Into the middle we go.
It's a mighty kick.
It is a mighty kick, which means
cool.
next turn I will be doing that hold 2 that aren't in my deployment zone. Because it is leaving.
That's amazing. He kicked it out of his deployment
It
zone.
is
and then
leaving my
held it.
deployment zone.
He's literally cheating.
No, they FAQ'd it. They were like, yeah, no, if it changes zones, you're good.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Otherwise, this mission doesn't have any like that, except each other's, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So this also sort of makes that potentially easier for me to accomplish.
Oh yeah.
So
It does. If you
know.
can take it away, it's yours.
And actually, it was really funny. Bridger, you can move. I'm
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
gabbing, but I looked at the AOS book and it said the thing about objectives being wholly within.
Yeah.
And when you look at the book, they have
They have it like half on.
They have all
Yeah,
the objectives
it's right.
half in. And so you guys were gaming, you guys were playing the previous stream, and I'm like, I kind of want to walk over to Bridger. I
And
know
ask
this seems
me.
like a stupid question. Brian, if we can do the dice cam for a second, I'll show. You see, here are the objectives, and they really do not look wholly within the deployment zone, right? Like
Yeah.
they're literally half in the deployment zone. So I went to come over and ask Bridger, I was like, is this a wholly?
Is it wholly within your battle, like your side, like your half, or is it?
It's
deployment zone?
wholly within your territory is what it says.
Your territory. Your territory means you're half of the board.
No, not anymore.
Since
The
when?
territory is
the
drawn.
same. It's not actually changed.
No, it's drawn.
It's drawn.
It's drawn
It says-
and labeled,
It's always been drawn.
but it's
so-
not what it used to be.
I see.
They draw them in weird shapes now. Because
Yeah.
they instead of quartering the board, they eighth the board. What did I roll? A 4?
You have not seen the previous General's Handbook then.
They did some weird stuff. There's some like diagonally deployments.
Yep.
Where you cut quarter circles out of. It's so weird.
Always a thing.
All right, get.
So
There we
these
go.
ones would not be wholly within your deployment anyways.
So we could have done that.
You could have done it always.
Well, so I'll do that one
Wait, why are they not?
because it's not wholly within.
It's not wholly within. Because you're right, Zach. You totally brought up a great point. Because it is not wholly within. There are objectives where they are wholly within. This one is directly split.
Oh, no, see,
All right.
I looked through the book and I couldn't find any that were wholly within.
In this one, maybe not.
Oh, yeah, there are none that are wholly within, though.
It's a weird book.
I don't know.
Pretty strange.
Oh, wait, yes, there are.
Yeah.
Should I? Do you have much more movement to do? Should I take some questions?
Yeah, you can take some questions.
Okay, thank you, Peter. Loved yesterday's stream. Currently stuck in government-mandated quarantine.
Aw.
Your channel has stopped me from going insane, or even worse, starting a Tau army.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it's roughly the same thing. Well, yeah, glad we can entertain you while you're
me
stuck
that.
in a hotel or something. Thank you, Raymond. So if I use Super Chat, I get to ask one question?
Yep,
That's
and
their
you,
question.
you used
Nice.
it. No, he spent it. That was your one question.
No, I think they know. That is correct, Raymond. You can ask a question if you super chat. We appreciate the support, and we get to give you our often sincere or sometimes informed and mostly just personal opinions. Okay, thank you, Baron. Starting an OBR, that's Ossiarch Bone Reaper's army, after getting the Dominion rulebook. He's saying Petrifix Elite Arcanum, which is, I guess, Arcanum the Black, Liege Cavalos, 10 Death Riders, 2 times 20 Mortec Guard, 2 of the Crawlers, those are the big catapults,
Nice.
the End the Spell, Shrieker, or Predator. Any thoughts? I think, first of all, I think, you've got the basis of what is the common style force here, where you've got the 2 times 20 Mortec, Arcane's pretty common in there. Liege Cavalos, pretty solid. The Death Riders are fun. I love the Crawlers. They can go crazy. I forget what it is. There's this relic that can make them reroll all wounds or something like that.
Is there really?
Yeah, and like an aura. So the shooting just goes bananas.
That's nuts.
I would watch out for that. But do you have an opinion on this Shrieker or predator spell.
I wish I knew more about the Bone Daddies. The
OBR?
Yep. So I can't really speak to them very much, but you've watched them in a few games, Brian.
Yeah,
So you probably might
I
be
have. I
most
followed them
knowledgeable.
quite a bit. I really love this faction. I think it's great.
They're really cool.
A couple of our friends play it too, so we're really into it there.
I'm hoping to play them soon against them.
But yeah, cool army. I think it's a lot of fun. You got a lot of the stuff I love too. So that'd be very similar to my starting army. So I'd be really into that.
All right, we just have some stuff chucking to do. So everybody's out of range for their shooting except for the Kraken Eater,
Ooh.
because he has 24-inch hurled debris. He doesn't use, his club is made of cannons. He just doesn't shoot them. He doesn't know how.
He doesn't even know what they are.
He just throws things instead.
I doubt they work anymore.
Wow.
There's a lot of verdigris on one of those.
Yeah, well, he holds on to things for a long time. He's a hoarder.
A lot of verdigris.
So this will be 3 shots. It's 24-inch, so I could shoot Andrasta. You'll probably just heal her, or I could shoot your Liberators, your Liberaces.
Uses the correct term.
So they are Liberators, right? Because that was a guess.
No, Liberace is correct.
Now I can do some all-out defense.
You could. So I will spend 1 for all-out attack, and you'll spend 1 for all-out defense. And I'm going to shoot your little Liberaces.
Okay.
All right, so I just have 3 shots. They're now hitting on 3s.
Oh.
All hit. And they're going to wound on 3s. All wound. And these are rend 1, but you negate that, so you're back to your 4-up.
4-ups. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I fail 1.
All right, it is D3 damage, and wounds do carry over in Sigmar. It's 2. One
So that's a
man
good-
is slain. That is my whole turn in its entirety. Our
Okay.
command points go away. I finish the battle tactic. I do hold more than Zach, so I do get 1 primary this turn because I hold 3.
Okay, so wait, 1 primary for you, and you
Yeah.
completed your battle tactic for how many points?
Another 3.
Another 3. Okay,
yeah.
so end of the round here, Bridger's up by 1. So now we have the all-important roll-off
All right.
to see who gets the next turn. Ties are going to go to Zach.
Yeah.
All right, Zach's got a 2. It's not very impressive.
Uh-oh.
2. Oh, no.
Zach, you're in danger.
Double down. No.
I double turned.
So actually, sorry, that's Gargant's round
2.
2.
I like that hot fix.
Yeah, that's me.
So I will get 2 command points. You will get 3
Okay.
because you're going second.
Yep.
I can choose my battle tactic, which will be hold an objective with a monster that you don't. The one you did turn 1, which is monstrous takeover. So I've done aggressive expansion. I will now do monstrous takeover. I can choose a heroic action, which could be to heal, or to gain a command point. I think I'm going to use a lot of command points this turn. So I'm going to try to get a command point on a 4-up.
Okay.
Oh, that was close.
Tried. It's gone forever.
And Zach,
What do you want to
thinking?
do?
I'm actually thinking about maybe doing Finest Hour.
Yeah.
Checking to see if Bridger's going to be close enough to maybe get a charge off.
I will.
And I think he's definitely going to be with the Man Crushers.
They can run in charge.
They can run in
if they're
charge.
within 12 of general.
So, I have to, I think I'm going to do Finest Hour.
That's cool.
On Yandrasta.
Yeah, Andrasta, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
So she gets +1 save and reroll wounds
Yep.
for this
Turn.
turn.
Not round.
This turn, yeah. Okay, so you can't run and shoot in Sigmar, just to make sure, yeah?
No.
That is
Okay.
saucy. I do have to finish my hero phase. He still is a Wizzywig,
Okay.
a Wizard, so he's still going to Mystic Shield. This time I will put on the Man Crushers.
Okay.
Here we go. I have Wizarded
Okay.
my Wizzy Whams.
So Mystic Shield, that takes them down to a 4-up save, or are they 6 down to a 5 maybe?
They're 5 down to a 4, yeah.
5 down to 4, that's pretty respectable on the big unit giant.
Yeah.
It's
That's heavy armor.
saucy.
There's a lot of wounds coming up the board.
We're trundling. Oh, also hero phase, I kick an objective. So we're going to kick
You do that every turn?
every
Yeah,
turn.
every single turn.
No.
Which objective? Show me which one you're going to be kicking.
Probably the one I kicked last time. You
Okay,
can't
one
kick
back
it twice in the same turn, but you can kick it twice across multiple turns.
Okay.
So here we go. Zach, I'm just going to kick objectives all
There's
over the
nothing I can
place.
do about it.
I'm just going to kick them around.
He's going to kick models and objectives.
Oh my god.
8 inches
Another
again.
8. He really wants him off his land.
He's playing
Suck it off
soccer
me,
instead
Lando.
now to flesh and
He's
objectives
actually
coming
sending
towards
the
him.
objectives, like he's kicking them at
Zach, of course.
This is amazing.
Get
It's a cool
off me,
ability.
Lando.
It's interesting, right?
So cool.
It's a very unique ability.
Could you imagine if this was in 40K? People would go insane.
People go
Lose their
insane,
mind.
yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
think
now I'm
Admech
just going to
should
move.
have it.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, Zach. Riling up chat. So now I'm going to move. And you can take a question, right?
Okay, let's do that. Thank you, Oz. Please accept my donation to the Churros Fund. Thank you for everything you do, including this weekend. Those Ushapti bone scars look excellent. Yeah, I have many battle scars in the color of Ushapti bone. Thanks for the Churro Fund. We have a lot of churros even left from yesterday.
Yeah, I was just going through them.
I feel like we need to stop the churro. Have we ordered
actual food?
Have we ordered
through the
lunch? 'Cause
wording?
I didn't eat breakfast.
Yeah, we should
I'm
order
very hungry.
food, but we shouldn't say that too loudly because Magnus might hear us.
I,
Did you guys hear the wording Adrian just said about churros? He said, I was going through them.
Yeah. It was
I was just going through the churros.
Just checking to make sure they were okay.
Rifling through them.
I was eating, I was going through
Because I thought they might not be okay. You know, like I wanted to check in
I
on
wanted
them,
to check, make sure they're still there.
make sure, you know,
Let me tell you,
nothing bad happened to
there's
them.
still more.
Thank you, Barry. Question of the decade. Will Fabius Bile get an invuln save in the next CSM Codex?
Please give him an invuln.
Yeah, I know, please.
God.
Is it good/bad game design to have key characters without invuln saves? I think there can be reasons to have it. Like, there can be characters that are intentionally squishy and tough, and then other characters who are tough. And the thing about Fabius Bile is he's one of the most legendary Space Marines. And he's been around forever. His machinations have controlled huge parts of the galaxy. He's cloned Primarchs. He's quite a superhuman among superhumans. So I don't think he should be one of those like squishy people. So I definitely think he should have it. But there are little squishy characters that I think should go. But like even a guard character has a refractor field, right? So
just to talk about my move, I hedged against losing the roll-off by leaving the gate breaker in the back because I was worried that you would deep strike tech that objective, and it is very important that I hold objectives for
he still might
consecutive
do that
turns.
next turn. If you were to leave it.
But I am sad that I am leaving a 500-point model on an objective in the back doing nothing when you can walk off objectives and hold them in Sigmar, but you will just take it,
Now,
and
worth
I have to
point-
consecutively hold them.
Also
So-
worth pointing out, right, from my understanding, I can't like come down here and go through those woods.
Well, you could go in the literal
You can,
gap.
you can.
Oh, we can't go through
You
those.
can't move physically through the trees.
Correct.
Like, he is stuck, for example. He
I'm
can't get
stuck.
through those two.
Got it.
Otherwise, I would
Got
just trundle up and chuck a boulder at you because he has a
Got it.
24-inch or an 18-inch. His is actually pretty short.
Yeah.
So like I'm wasting a 500-point model to stop you from doing sneaky get things.
Okay.
Next turn, I am going to kick this into the middle though. So I will have 3 objectives in the middle.
Okay.
I love this.
So we're going to go to my shooting phase.
What?
Because lol. Oh no, he kicks. So I can't kick that one.
Oh, it's only one guy kicks?
Only one guy kicks.
Yeah, it's the Kraken, right?
It's the Kraken Eater.
Yeah.
Because he's the hoarder. He's like, this
What? Just run all Krakens.
This is mine. They don't really stack well together.
Except for kicking objectives.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you kick it
That's
off the
cool.
board? And no one gets it?
No.
It's actually like
every
Pac-Man.
Kraken
It comes
kick?
on the other
Or is it
side.
just one?
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
Kraken can kick.
Sigmar actually loops.
Oh yeah, it's like a Pac-Man board. I kick it off that way and it
Turn
ends up
one, you
over
just
here.
advance backwards, charging their deployment time.
Wait a minute.
And you guys don't tell me this at all.
Yeah.
We're just like.
Well, you didn't know
Oh, by the way, Zach. Sorry.
Pac-Man rules in Sigmar.
Sorry.
It's been like that actually for 2
rules.
editions. 2 editions of Pac-Man.
That's the next realm, actually.
So I have a lot of shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
point
You
at-
hulked
show us-
out
what
with
do you shoot?
Kindrasta. I chose not to run the Man Crushers. They can run and charge, but I thought the shooting would be better. And honestly, if I just post up in the middle, it's like, come at me, bro. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's still your game at that point.
Because I am the Taker tribe. So these guys are 15 models each, and he's 30. So I have 75 models on that objective. And you don't have 75 models in your army. So
No.
that objective's
he
mine.
has half of that in his whole army.
Yeah.
So I can just chill. I'm just gonna chill.
Okay.
It's a chill time. So I'm gonna huck boulders at you.
Okay.
You hulked out Yandrasta, but you left this little Celston guy. He's a little sad. So I'm gonna throw 3d3 boulders at him. And I do need to check because for some reason they put this profile in like the wrong place.
I think you hit on 4s.
I do. I think it's 4s and 3s, and it's AP1
And you're
for
going to be
D3
-1 to
damage.
hit him because he's not the closest, right?
Not characters can't block characters.
Oh, not even the dragon?
Characters can't block characters.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, Chad could correct me, but I
he's
don't
not
think
targeting the drag. He's targeting the.
I don't think
No,
the
that's what
lookouts
I'm trying
are
to say. I
works.
was
from
Normally
one
character
character to
targeting,
another.
you're -1 to shoot at characters if they're near other units, but I guess characters don't
I
block
don't think
characters.
characters block characters, but Jack
Okay.
could correct me.
What was that roll? Number of shots?
Number of shots, yeah,
Okay.
because it's D3 each, but I rolled kind of poor. So this is hitting on 4s. I will all out attack. I didn't see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well, then I guess, let's see.
You should all out defense.
Yeah, I will all out defense.
So you spend a key CP. We each spent one. I got 4 hits. It only bought me 1 hit, but that's fine. And this is 3 to wound. 2 wounds. These are rend 1, countered by your all out defense. So you're back to your
And I
4 up?
believe he's either 3 up or 4 up. Let's
3 up.
The dragon?
He is 3 up.
The little guy.
Yeah, he's 3 up.
Oh, he's 3 up, yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay, here we go. Oh, one
So
does
1
go
goes through for D3 damage. Hey up. 1 damage.
All right. It's not too scary.
Shucks. Did anybody correct us on the lookout stir thing?
No.
the
No,
question?
nobody had comments.
Can
We-
characters block characters for lookout stir in Sigmar? Adrian's staring off into space, so we don't know.
But,
I'm gonna move on to the
but
rest
no
of my
yes or
shooting.
no, just staring off into space.
Processing, calculating. So now I have 3 shots with the Kraken Eater, same profile, same hurled debris.
Okay.
They're dead to me,
Okay.
so I'm gonna keep shooting this guy because he spooks me. So I'm gonna shoot your little Lord Celestin guy again. This is 4s because I cannot all attack. You have already all out defensed.
He's a Lord Castellant.
Sure. Well, no hits. Hits on 4s. Nothing.
Okay, I'm into it.
That's my shoot phase. We have 1 charge.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. I think I measured at a 12 here. So I'm going to declare wag.
Now, you know what?
Yeah.
There is something I kind of forgot to do that I sort of wanted to do.
Okay.
Maybe you'll let me do it. Since
Move.
It's my
You're gonna move.
The little move.
Do your move
thingy.
thing. So he's going to spend a CP. I am
Now-
within 9.
Yeah.
So he's going to move D6 away.
Yeah. Okay, so I go down CP.
Yeah.
And this would actually should have been done during my move phase.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
It
is
should have
that
been
a-
done during my move hit, but you're good.
Okay, here we go. During Bridgers.
Okay, so you're going down to CP.
Yeah, and I'm trying to just sneak away a little bit.
Yeah, he is a sneaky little get.
And
5.
That's pretty
5
sneaky.
inches,
That's a
big.
lot.
So
Yeah.
it might keep me alive.
I like it.
I think it will.
It's also, for lookout sir, it's just any other 3 models. Any unit of 3 models.
Yep.
Well, none of these are units of 3 models.
Correct,
So we're good.
correct.
Yeah.
I think that means it can't.
De facto, it also means it probably
Monster
can't be a
unit.
character.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I have a unit of 3 monsters. So. Meh.
So yeah, that does it.
But heroes can't do it because you can't have a unit of heroes.
Correct.
So we're good.
And it also does not grant to guys that have 10 or more wounds, obviously.
So we're good. Good.
Right.
Big giants.
So what is my charge there? Could you remember?
12.
All right. So I have 2 12-inch charges. I have Norm into the Dude Bro guys. The Liberaces.
Yep.
Need a 12 here. Saw it, but no. And then I have the Man Crusher. I need a 12 to the starter rig.
Now, I could do like there's like a little Overwatch one too.
Only if I complete the charge.
Yeah, and is that right?
Because I have to be within range for you to do the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And I'm not gonna do it
after
anyway
he
because
does
it's
the charge. You can do a friendly unit within 9 of him.
Yep.
That's more than 3 away from him.
Yep.
okay.
Yeah. So here's my 12. Nope. No charging today. It's a charge-free zone
For now,
for now.
we might charge during my turn.
So at the end of my turn, I completed my battle tactic for 3 secondary points. Brian and Adrian are having a little power.
We're talking about lunch here, important things.
Oh, what's for lunch? Is it Chipotle?
What?
We're not gonna let Bridger pick any lunches.
You guys should see how that looked from
We're
the
actually-
profile.
Flip that. We intentionally only wanted to order while you're playing a game.
Okay, so how many primary and secondary did you?
Okay, so I have held 2 objectives for 2 consecutive hero phases. So I get 2 points for that, 2 primaries.
Okay.
I hold more than Zach, so I get an additional primary. 3 total primary,
Okay, so you're up to 4 primary.
and 3
then-
secondary for completing my battle tactic with a Monstar.
Okay.
Racking up
big,
points here.
That's a big 10 points for you. It's a good start. Okay, is
Now
that
we
that's the
go
end of your turn?
to Zach's hero
Yeah.
phase, where things get complicated again. We each gain a command point. I'm up to 2. Zach is up to 2.
And we are gaining a command point each round because our generals are alive, correct?
That is correct.
Yep.
And sorry, Bridger, you're only up to 2 because I had you at 2 already, but you must have spent
I
one.
spent 1, you just weren't paying attention.
Okay, yeah. We were
I
talking
should be
about
also at 2, Brian.
lunch. Yeah, I
We're
got
both
you
at
at
2. Here's your list of battle tactics again.
Yeah, so there are 2 battle tactics that essentially in this matchup, because it's Bridger, he's all monsters, there are 2 battle tactics that are kill a monster.
Okay.
Because
Because it's battle line or monster.
Well, one's called Bring It Down,
Yep.
enemy monster.
Uh-huh.
And that's not even monster unit, right? It's
just
monster. So I can definitely do that.
You could kill a man crusher.
So enemy monster, kill an enemy monster. And there's another one called Broken Ranks.
Okay.
Which is, pick one battle line unit and kill it. So, and again...
Well, that's the whole unit, so you probably don't want to do that yet.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do bring it down. And if I do it with a monster, I get the extra...
You get bonus point.
Get the extra point.
Extra credit,
So
I think is
that's
what they call it.
extra credit. So that's what I'm going to do.
All right, I'll find that. And you can pick your heroic action.
And your heroic action, yep.
My heroic action, I just did Finest Hour.
You could do Finest Hour again with your dragon if you wanted to.
And they both have it.
No, your other
player
person
turn.
only had it for his turn, not your turn.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do Finest Hour with my dragon, I think. I'm kind of into that.
Bring it down, there it is.
Now, here's the thing. I think I could go wreck these man crushers pretty bad.
Zach, Bridger needs his heroic action.
Yes, I do need to pick a heroic action.
What are you going to do?
I don't need to Wizzy War.
You want to gain a CP, don't you?
Gaining CP would be nice. I could try to heal one of my 2 heroes, but honestly, you've done nothing, Zach. So I'm going to gain a CP on 4-up. No. It'll work one day.
Okay. So, we need to kill these things in the middle. And I think that's kind of what we're going to try to do.
Yeah.
I do need to hold on to some CP. Brian, maybe you can remind me why I start to do this. I do believe that there's also something that my Star Drake does for my little, for my concur.
That's a command ability. You're going to use that. I don't know if it's in the command phase. We could double check. But basically, it lets you reroll wounds for all dragons.
But it's combat phase.
Yeah.
Because they moved every command ability to the phase it's relevant.
Yeah, so all your dragons everywhere will benefit from that, and they all get to, I think it's reroll ones.
I thought I also saw something about something related to a reroll charge, other than just the...
Yeah, anybody can reroll charge.
Other than that, though.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That could be the case.
Maybe we can look.
I don't have my phone. Adrian took my phone, so I can't.
Adrian took your phone.
Yeah.
I can rifle through Zach's notes.
You might not have complete details. It's fine. I'll check it up in a second. If it's command phase, you're going to want to do. You're saying you're going to do it in command phase. Is that right?
Correct.
Sure.
Yeah, but I don't actually think it is in the command phase. Okay, 12-inch move here in the dragon. I could just go in and maybe wreck some of these man crushers, and then survive the Kraken is going to be the big one. But I think I could.
The Kraken.
We're just gonna get into it, and look, let's not kid ourselves. We know that this is what Bridger.
Wow, this is a bold play.
We know this is what Bridger wants. These guys are
I
gonna.
might respond to that. I have 2 command points.
So tell me what you could do.
And you've moved with a 9, so I could do the thing you did, where I moved d6 away.
Which one of the 2 units?
One of the units, yeah. Which would pull you deeper into my net, Zach.
That's a good thought. Do you mind, with that in mind?
You want to not do that?
Well, no, oh no, we're doing it.
Okay.
But I want to come over here.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to. One of them, someone's getting charged.
Oh,
someone's getting attacked by a dragon.
I will pull you deeper into my net.
However, if I do that, I kind of. How do the woods work?
You just go there.
While they're moving, I can take a question.
There's no minus to the move through them or anything like that?
No, you just get a cover save.
Thank you, Melodas. 24 Hours of Titans has been amazing. Great job, guys. What lore faction do you all want to see get some love, attention, or introduction in the tabletop? So this is some sort of faction in the lore that we want to see get some love on the tabletop.
You actually can't move that close. You have to stay outside 3.
What do you think? There's a lot of factions that have
in 40K.
Yeah, 40K something, or I don't know. They don't say 40K, but I'm imagining 40K.
Well, Brian, you and I have said Kroot. We'd like to see our own Kroot.
I agree. I think the Kroot really deserve a lot more love. They've done a lot of cool stuff with their fluff is further along, and in fact, the entire Tau Empire has a lot of cool stories, and they haven't really explored the Empire at large. So I think that's a really cool thing.
Here's another one I'll toss out. I believe it's pronounced Rock Gall. And they're from the Rogue Trader game. And they're like these horrifying monsters. The smallest one of them would probably be on a 50 millimeter base. So it'd be almost like a Beast Claw Raider style army in 40K, which is kind of missing.
That's kind of cool.
And they're super scary, and all they do is just horrible things. They're like orcs plus Drukhari combined. What's with the 3-inch there?
You can't move within 3, because then you would just be in combat.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be really cool. All right, thank you, JT. Starting a Renegade Blood Angel Successor chapter. Renegade Blood Angel Successor, okay. Speed and melee, what 2 tactics do I take? And how do I kit out my Warlord? Plus, what hard-hitting units do I take? Okay, so when I read Renegade for a second, I thought it meant Chaos. But he's talking about Successor Blood Angels. What are the tactics to take for a Blood Angel Successor?
Hungry for battle, +1 to advance and charge.
Yeah.
So you're like getting half of Blood Angels back.
And then there's the fallback.
There is fallback and charge, which is amazing.
Which is good. So those two go together really well. And then you get your Super Doctrine of your +1 attack. So that goes really, really well.
I spent a command point, Brian, to move.
Nice.
I moved.
Oh, you moved back.
Away. Yeah, his Jurgen was a spooking me.
So how far did you move back? Where are
4. I moved 4 inches. So the man crushers that were here
Yeah.
are now here.
Okay, nice.
We made a nice little concave trap for Zach to fall into.
Okay, so he's also trying to say what warlord should he take? What's a cool fighty warlord
For Blood Angels?
for a Blood Angel successor?
I mean, I love chaplains. Chaplains are my bread and butter in combat.
One of the things you could do with Blood Angels is you could give them 2 warlord traits, and that turns into 2 relics. So, because you can have a warlord trait that gives you an extra relic. And so you can really kit him out to be quite a machine.
So you take the Benediction of Fury and the Armor Indomitus.
Sure, but you could have a chaplain that becomes your boss, or we're trying to say what's a cool Blood Angels beat up character that you could do. But I was trying to explain that you can really tank him out with 2 traits and 2 relics.
Oh,
it really just turns into 1 trait and 2 relics, but it's still pretty unique.
Yeah, exactly. For chaplain specifically?
For anybody. He was advocating for a chaplain. We liked the Graves captain before as well, because he surprisingly beat him up too.
Yeah. This is true.
The Indominus captain can be really strong too. You could definitely create guys that are really strong, and it's just you want to get them fast. So that's why the chaplain's good, because he's on bike.
He's on bike.
The
He's
chaplain
14.
on bike could be really fast.
Yeah, and that relic is so good, and you give him the rerolls, so he's actually reliable.
And then if you have fallback and charge as your chapter tactic,
Yeah.
oh, he's dirty.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah, okay, so we're saying Primaris Chaplain on bike, give him the upgrade so you can have the, 2 relics, you're given the Benediction of Fury, and then the other relic, I don't know. There's too many good options there.
There's a lot of good Blood Angel specific ones, but also just in Space Marines, Armor Indomitus for the 2-up and 3-up and 1 when you need it.
Yeah, that could be big.
Because you're going to be charging him into guaranteed death.
It's cute.
It's cute. There's also, what's a hard-hitting unit?
Death
Well, the
Mask?
hardhitting unit is Sangard.
Yes, it is.
That's your hardest-hitting unit.
Sangard.
There's no one harder.
Sangardium Leviosa.
Yep.
Almost done for the movement, or do you have more?
I've
Are you
got
going to be
to
deep striking
bring-
this turn?
I think
got-
he's,
yeah, deep striking.
I think he's fiddle faddling.
Okay. So while he's doing that, I'm going
about.
to take another one. Thank you, USMC. Love the content.
love the
Question,
9, but-
where did y'all get this force terrain?
that's exactly
where did we
great
get this force
question.
terrain?
Zach, where'd you get it?
Hey, Zach.
Okay, first question. Let me confirm, and it's not that I don't trust you, Bridger, but let me just confirm, because I did hear some chatting about terrain. Adrian, am I having anything happen to me if I try to charge through this forest?
Nope. You're good. You cannot see him currently.
I didn't lie to you.
You need to come down where you can shoot, because your shooting is amazing.
Oh, and I can't see through the forest.
Yes, not more than 3 inches.
I see. Okay.
This force terrain, okay, so Zach made this force terrain. Zach makes the vast majority of our terrain. And in fact, the big trees, are these 3D printed, or are these from...
No, these are from Woodland Scenics.
Oh, okay.
Which I would check out, because trees are expensive.
Wait, no, the big trees.
Oh, excuse me, sorry. Thank you. The big trees.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
Adrian. Yeah, the big trees are 3D printed. Brett 3D printed these. That's where we got those. And we actually have done a video on Hobby Titans where Brett says what they are. And I'm also, he hears his name, so he's probably going to say where they're from for us. But we 3D printed these, and we do have a channel where, oh yeah, check this guy.
Yeah,
Thank
check
you.
your 9. Yeah.
It's called Terrain Factory, and it's a guy's Facebook page.
Okay, so it's from Terrain Factory. So the 3D printed, and actually they painted them on Hobby Titans.
Yeah.
So go subscribe to Hobby Titans. Oh, actually, this was prior to Hobby Titans, so it was actually on.
Yeah.
It was on our
It's
channel.
called camping. It's like the camping.
Yeah.
one we
So you
did.
could go back and watch that.
But also go subscribe to Hobby Titans.
But
Yes.
the actual kind of pine-looking trees, those are Woodland Scenics, and Zach just made the bases for them out of some static grass and some card, and he's actually got magnets in there, so he magnetizes the trees, which is immensely
cool.
helpful
Yeah.
because it means that you can move them when you need to, which is very helpful. And the rest is just moss, which is like hobby moss type thing, which I guess you get from like Amazon or Michaels or something.
Yep.
Moss goes a long way.
Yeah,
Probably
Moss.
both.
And then because he was asking during the 40K game, the rest of it was pink foam, and we actually last week made some of that again on Hobby Titans on our Wednesday stream, and this Wednesday we're going to make the centerpiece for this board, also using pink foam and a GW kit.
Very nice.
Now I don't know if I want to actually bring the Annihilators in because I can only reroll a charge on one unit.
Annihilators natively reroll charges.
When they deep strike.
Somebody did. That's what I was. That's what
Yeah.
I was
They do
asking
when
about.
they deep
Okay, it
strike.
was not the dragons.
and they do mortal wounds when they land.
That's right.
And charge you. So
Okay.
it's pretty good.
And they are also pretty tough. So
I would say
Yeah,
so.
they're pretty
maybe
tough.
they can hang in and beat some folks up.
Where are you thinking of going with them?
Yeah, I mean, I really could like triple, quadruple down on the man crushers, and the Kraken. I think is like kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, let's do it. Natively rerolling charges.
Yeah, the
Actually-
Annihilators are fun.
I
I would
actually
love to see
don't-
like a huge unit of them.
Oh, here's what I want to do. They don't have shooting.
Correct.
Correct.
They
There
don't
we
have
go.
shooting now.
So these guys.
So they'll
can
come
cut
next
that.
to the forest,
That's right.
and they're going to fight my Krakeny boy.
Yeah. And I don't know how that's going to go. We're going to see.
Now, you will want to be careful here, Zach, with the number of charges you're making, because chargers don't fight first in this game.
That's right. Like alternates, right?
It alternates.
So yeah, I'm aware.
So if you have like 5 charges, 2 of them I will fight before. Unless you like really wipe me.
I have 4 charges, which means 2 of them you're going to fight before. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But he can create some very defensive units, and so maybe he can make it so it's like he fights with the weak stuff. So yeah.
We'll see. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do some shooting.
Go for it.
Yeah. All right. So I know we're going to do a little bit of asking, tossing down some meteors. Excited for meteors? Let's
No.
roll that.
I don't like this roll.
Here we go. Number of number of units getting showered.
Oh,
3.
which one is not getting showered?
Let's do the back guy. He seems kind of out of it. He's not really into this. So like.
Wow.
Okay.
Rude.
Man crushers.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're showered.
Yep.
Oh, they're taking
3
That's
damage.
nice.
Wow.
That's big.
Kraken, not showered. He really needs a shower. And then this dude, he's also okay.
Norm gets out of it.
Norm gets out of it. So the man crushers take a little hit there. This guy also I think has 1 more shooting attack.
The fire breath?
Yeah, I think he's got like 1 more shooting.
What does he throw his hammer?
Let's see what he's got. He's
I don't
got.
think he throws his hammer. I think he fire breaths with a dragon.
It's actually not on here.
Yeah, I didn't know if he did.
Was that what that was? The fire breath from the dragon was him dropping meteors?
That's his like
That's his thing.
lightning thunder breath.
I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Weird.
So that's him. She has.
She throws a spear,
Yeah, she has like a little spear thing she's gonna throw.
and then you
Yeah.
got your crushalizers over there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty great. They're a good all-out attack option.
Okay, so she has a missile, and that's going to hit on 2, wound on 2, and talk to me about these man crushers. One of them has got how many wounds left?
He's taken 3, and I think they have 12 each. They do have 12.
Okay, so that's still kind of a lot. We might actually work on the Kraken with this then, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to shoot the Kraken. We do hit.
Uh-huh.
We do wound. It
Okay.
is rend -2.
Okay.
Ooh.
So my 4-up goes to a 6-up.
Your Mystic Shield, does it pay off?
No, Mystic Shield's not on.
Oh, okay.
This is on the Kraken.
Oh, the Kraken, I see.
I failed the save.
Okay.
Damage.
D6.
Whoa, that's a lot of damage.
Kidding me.
Of
Not a lot
course.
of damage, and I'll take my 5-up ward save. Nope.
Okay.
At
Amulet
least
of
the ward
Destiny.
save hasn't worked yet.
Yeah.
Worthless.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then we've got Lord Castellan. I think he might have something.
I don't think
He
so.
might be out of range though.
No, I
actually.
don't think he has any.
Only
No,
shoots.
no. Okay, no shooting for him.
He can do damage to chaos units with his lantern, but
That's right. Oh, well, sorry, and I did not say who his lantern's going to help.
That's true.
But I should.
you really should.
Who's it on?
I did finest hour on
The dragon.
the dragon. Let's do the lantern on her.
Okay, so she's +1 save, +1 attack.
Yeah, and it's 18 inches, so we're
Yeah,
okay. Okay. Concussors.
Crushalizers.
Yeah, they do the mortal wounds on their shooting, which is really effective.
Yeah. they hit on
Okay,
force.
so their missile attack is Storm Blast. And we hit on force.
And you could all-out attack here for +1 to hit.
Did we do the mortal wounds when the Annihilators arrived?
No,
We didn't.
We
Just
Every
roll
unit
for that.
within any unit within 10 on a 3+ takes D3.
Yeah, so you pick a unit.
Kraken
Okay.
takes D3.
On You have to roll for it, right?
For each
On
guy.
a 3+. Every unit within 10 on a 3+.
So the 2 giants will suffer from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Kraken.
3 up. Yep.
Yeah, down to
Takes.
3.
2.
2.
So I get 2 5-ups. Take 1.
Okay. bad.
Stomper. Takes.
Yep.
3.
Takes 3. Okay.
Ooh.
So he's taking 3.
Good little efficiency.
Oh, he doesn't have a word.
Before you know it, it'll add up.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how they do it.
Okay. These guys have their Storm Blast. If the hit roll for an attack made with the Storm Blast scores a hit, the attack inflicts D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
really amazing.
So we have 2. I think we're gonna need to reroll a charge. So I have to save 1 for that. And there's some combat ones I also think are gonna be big.
Now, I should point out, you have an ability to give yourself 1 command point once per game as well.
That's right. What is this? I saw this.
That's just from your detachment.
The 1-drop does not give you that.
That's from his detachment that gave him the extra relic. He does have that.
How many detachments does he have? Battalions?
Battalions, he has 3.
Wow.
He plays a real army, Bridget.
Okay.
Yeah.
right.
So I should have reminded you, really
have
should
0.
be using that this
I'm
time.
gonna use it right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Bridger's like, no, it's not okay.
Absolutely not.
All right.
Okay.
So many
now you're
battalions.
choosing whether to all-out attack here or not.
Which I'm going to do.
Okay.
So you go back down to 2.
Go back down to 2. Time well spent.
Here we go. So these are hitting on 3s.
Okay. You're doing all of them at once? You have 2 units of 2, right? So you
No,
could do
it's
them
1
separate?
unit of 4.
Oh, wow.
Wait, one oh this is the concursors.
Concussors, yeah.
Not these guys. Yep. Here we go.
Who are we shooting?
Oh, yes. Who are we shooting?
Who are you
Well,
shooting?
the range is actually only 12, but we're
Yeah.
in.
That gives you many options.
Keep in mind, he has the 5-up ward save, so it's like, are you trying to get through the ward save, or are you trying to get through,
Let's shoot the man crushers.
Okay.
We're gonna shoot the man crushers. We're gonna try to whittle the man
Yeah.
crushers down.
I think that's the right call, actually.
And then we're gonna we're gonna probably hit him first. And then
In
that
charge.
way the man
Okay.
crushers, maybe there's not a lot left,
Great.
you know? So here we go. Into the man crushers.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh,
2 hits.
Don't love that.
That wasn't good.
2d3 mortals.
2d3 mortals. Okay.
Okay,
that's
but that was
fine.
fine.
5.
So I've taken 8. 1 man crusher has 4 wounds left.
And I think that's it for me for shooting. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Weathered a bit of the storm. It was it was a stormy night.
Yeah. Well, they are Stormcast Eternals, right?
The Chagora Storm.
Oh,
That's,
yeah, sorry. We can take back your all-out attack, because you natively have +1 to hit. Your whole army has +1 to hit against monsters, right?
So you
Oh
still
my
have
gosh,
3
we've
CP.
not been doing that at all.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, you've been hitting on 2, so it's been
Also,
fine.
I've been like showering people with meteors
Yeah.
mostly, which is super cool,
pretty
by
cool.
the way.
It's
Really
pretty cool.
annoying to the other person, I'm sure. Let's charge you.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I think the big ones we want to do are the ones that we're probably gonna have to re-roll, potentially re-roll.
Okay.
So,
These guys are rerolling innately, so you can start there if you want.
yeah, let's send them into the Kraken.
Okay. You actually don't declare target. You just roll.
Oh, cool. Just like 8th Ed.
No.
No, not at all.
No, 8th Ed, you still declare targets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That'll not do it,
not
but you
good.
reroll.
But we re-roll. And that
That will
also,
also not do it.
Well, that's not great.
So which
but
unit was this?
That was the
The Annihilator.
Annihilators.
Annihilators, yeah. Okay, we're gonna spend a CP to do the same thing with these guys.
You don't have to pay the CP.
Not yet.
You could just charge.
Not
and
He's
yet.
then-
already predicted
I
his failure.
know this. I know this one, guys.
This is how you curse the dice.
Okay, and we're gonna. Yeah, we don't have to say who we're going.
No, you just charge. That won't do it. So you might want to
Here we
spend a
go.
CP here.
He's cursing himself so badly.
So we go down to 2.
You definitely made that happen.
And
There's a charge. Hey.
That was big.
Do they
Now-
do anything on the charge or anything? Cool.
They don't.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna concuss you.
I
I mean, they're pretty good fighters.
feel concussed.
They're really scary.
Yeah, they're gonna go into these guys right into their backs. Look at this. What a
Oh no! I have been flanked.
They are barely protected back there.
Poor man crushers. Hey, those tattoos offer great mystical protection.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
For the orcs, they literally do that.
Any other charges?
Yes.
Yes.
Where to next?
He's gonna go into here.
The dragon or Indostra?
The dragon.
Okay. You also don't declare target, so could go anywhere.
Yeah, but okay. Here we go. Nice. I'm into it.
Yeah,
That's,
and you fly, so you can go over models and
Just
stuff.
barely.
You can go anywhere you want.
Yeah, you know. Well, either way, I'm getting charged by this guy probably next turn. So it is what it is.
Yes.
Dragon's coming in. I love it.
And then,
Andrasta, is she going in?
yeah, of course she's going in. But
she goes.
into who?
No one. She's just charging. That'll take you anywhere you
She's
want.
in too.
She also flies.
Well, there's all your 9s. Jeez.
Yeah, you ordered your charges wrong, apparently.
Yeah.
did.
Really, you've never played this.
Oh, right, because of all the...
Because all the rolls, you know?
Okay.
Did you want to... They're just chilling?
They're going to die if
No,
they
yeah,
charge.
you
I don't think you should charge me, but you did move them towards me, which confused me.
Well, when do I get my points for... Oh, I don't
You
hold
don't
this
hold
anyway.
it.
Because
He's
you-
30 models.
Then, you know what? That was very dumb of me. But
You can
it's okay.
not move them towards me.
What happens if I don't move them towards you? You have to come over here if you want to kill them. Yeah, is that okay?
Go for it.
You know what's funny? When I was moving these guys the first time, I did that like 40K thing where you just are like, oh, this is 6 inches, and you just like send somebody flying. And you're probably moving like 7 or 8 anyway, and you shouldn't
Right,
do that.
yeah.
But then I was like, oh, these guys move 5. And that one less inch made me like stop, and I was like, oh, I need to measure this.
Whoa.
Like, this is a problem.
Can't estimate 5.
Yeah.
This is an exciting combat phase.
This
Yeah.
is going to be big.
So I want to remind you, you have Lord of the Celestial Host. That's one command point that you use now for all your dragons, everyone on the board, to reroll
Roll
wounds.
wounds. That's real good.
Okay, and we are going to do that.
Okay.
We go down to 1. We also can add 1 to hits.
No, your whole army has +1 to hit. So
We can add 1 to saves.
you can add 1 to saves, but you only need to do that when he fights you.
And we can also have no battle shock, but I don't know that that's going to...
So the thing you need to do now is your monstrous rampages.
I think I have...
Oh,
yes,
like
I
things
have a
happen on the
lot of...
charge?
I have
You
a,
do yours first. 'cause
well, he
it's your
can't
turn.
affect me with anything, because I'm a monster. Monstrous rampages don't affect monsters.
Okay. Except Titanic Duel.
That's correct. You could Titanic Duel.
Like
in
the
one
one
place.
that's specifically designed.
In
yes,
one
not-
place, you can Titanic Duel. And then I think
dragon-
I have start of combat phase things.
So Zach, your dragon uses the Titanic Duel, and that'll give him some advantages. I forget, what is the advantage for a Titanic Duel?
I don't know.
It might be +1 to hit, which doesn't help.
Adrian knows about
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is actually, but I'll pull it up.
it. End of combat phase. And...
Well, it seems like we're doing some reading, so I'll take a question.
Oh,
Thank
yeah, it's reading
you,
time.
Matthew Nurgle. He says, we're proud of you every day, Brian. Cheers. Nurgle bless. Well, thank you. I'll take the blessings of Nurgle. I'll take the blessings of any Chaos God on my future endeavors. So thank you so much. It's very kind.
+1 to hit.
Yeah, so it's not going to matter. It's just for style.
Okay, all my stuff is after I pile in, so I will wait.
All right, so I think the first...
Oh, I have to do monstrous. They can't be affected because they're in your weird detachment.
That's correct.
But she can't be in the detachment because it's only non-heroes.
That's right.
So I can stomp Andrasta.
No.
I can shout at Andrasta. In fact, I can do both
Okay.
because I have 2 monsters in combat with her. And those are the only monstrous rampages I can do. So shout, I believe it's a 3-up. All right, she does not benefit from any command abilities.
She... Did I command ability?
You did not yet.
Nope, but you can't.
But
I
it means
did.
you couldn't auto
Wait.
defense on her or something.
Okay.
And stomp. Goes off, so D3 mortals on Andrasta. 2.
Stop.
She does it for a board.
That's unbelievable.
That's dumb, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Made it.
That's the way.
Nothing.
You're dumb.
That's the way we hunt monsters.
So here's what I think the move is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I like to announce this around these guys when I play because if the move's like kind of dumb, they don't say anything. But if it's really dumb, they all freak out. So I think the
no.
move is actually to do these guys first.
Okay.
Because I think they might actually be able to at least kill 1.
I think that's true.
Maybe 2. And these guys are a little tougher. I'm a little worried about her. But this is, you've got, one of these guys is living and attacking back the next turn at least. So that's, I think, what I'm going to do.
I think that is really sound
Concursors.
logic.
So you're doing concussors into man crushers.
yeah.
Yep.
I think that is really sound logic.
What is the what's the profile here?
Well, there's a few. We've got some claws and fangs.
So we have rend. Wow, you made it tiny. We have rend 1 everywhere.
He does mortal wounds as well.
I'm considering because they have a 4-up save. I could all out defense to go to a 3-up, which puts me back to a 4-up after you rend, which is fine. Just fine. The only reason I'm considering is Andrasta makes everybody count as having taken 10 damage, which means they're now mega poop. They're on their bottom profile, all 3 of them.
Is there something you can do something to prevent
I can
this,
1
though?
command point count as
One.
having taken 0
for 1 person.
for 1 unit.
So that whole unit.
He goes to killer.
I could also do it on him because he's in his middle profile because he's taking 4 and you make him count as taking 10 more. So he is 1 profile down, which means I lose 1 Shipwreck of War Club attack, and like, that's important to me, man.
He has both a shipwreck and a war club.
No, it is a Shipwreck War Club.
Oh, he's just.
This is from that boat.
Okay. All those cannons on that little boat.
It's a
On that
shipload of
fishing
attacks,
boat.
let me tell you.
It's a.
I'll
That's
be
a
here all
good
day.
I
You will
think-
be here all day.
Can we mute Adrian? Yeah. I dressed like Adrian today for this.
I love your shirt.
I think just keeping the Man Crushers alive for bodies on points is probably the play.
All right, down 1 CP for
So
all
I'll
out defense.
spend my CP for all out defense.
Okay. So we've got Claws and Fangs on a unit that normally hits on 3, but you're a monster, so we hit on 2s.
Okay, that's
Okay,
cool.
so let's start with the Claws and Fangs. These are not super scary. Almost all hit. 1 miss. And then here we're going to wound on 3.
But
Okay.
you'll reroll wounds
Why is that, Brian?
because you use your Celestial Host for dragons to reroll.
Thank you. Pretty good.
And that 6 does something, right? That's 2
The
6.
No.
6 on the
No,
lightning,
not only
on the,
with- only
on
with
the
the
hammer.
Okay.
Okay, look at that.
All right. So these
Show
are rend
me-
1, so I go
they're
back
only-
to
and they're
4s.
only 1 damage, but still, we could.
No, it could add up.
I think 1 will fall here, so I go back to 4s. So 1, 2, 3 damage. He has 1 wound left.
Uh-oh.
You kidding me? All right.
Not
That's
bad.
a pretty good save. Which you were kind of due for, to be honest.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, lightning hammers. Here we go. These are going to hit on 3s, and same amount attacks.
Yeah,
Okay.
12 attacks hitting on 2s because you're
Hitting
plus
on
1
twos.
hit.
Hitting on 2s. Okay, a couple 1s in there. Don't love
And
them.
a
but
hit
look at
roll
those
of 6.
2s.
Any 6s to hit?
Yeah, I think is that hit or wound?
Yeah, it's a hit roll of 6, automatically becomes a mortal wound in addition. So then you still roll it.
Okay, so 1 mortal wound. So then once
Okay, I take a mortal wound.
I'm into it. Okay, and then we roll all these.
2 wound, yeah.
A wound, which happens on a 3, and we're re-rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
4 ups
These are
saves
rend
again.
1 for 2 damage.
So back to 4 ups.
This is the one you really don't want to fail.
That Gargant is
do.
dead from the mortal. So now we're just onto a fresh Gargant now.
Oh, it was good.
I'll take 2 damage.
Look at
That was huge.
That was a good
Wow.
save.
Big, big, big.
But there again,
So he literally, with all of that, did what? 4 wounds?
like 5,
5. Okay, not bad.
6 wounds.
6,
He did
okay,
3,
okay.
1, 2.
Yeah, 3 up armor saves. They're in power armor.
I know.
No,
Power
they
armor
have
giant.
5 up armor because their skin is thick, and they defended themselves all outly, and also mystical shield.
Yeah. Oh,
You did your battle
I
tactic.
did kill a monster.
Not with a monster though, so you only get
Not with a monster.
2 points. I choose the next combatant. Choosing the Man Crushers would just be foolish. So I will choose, of course, Bodie McBoatback. Okay, so I have 2 Almighty Stomp attacks, 1 Death Grip, and I'm down to 7 Shipwrecker Clubs.
I've got like 40 messages saying you got 2 6s on the hits. I think you picked one up before you did it.
So I take
Just
another
one
mortal wound?
Just 1 more mortal.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, chat.
They got you, man.
And also, we never got chat about who suggested Ushanti Bone yesterday, so if we could.
I think we just internally decided that was the Phillipses.
Oh, sorry, that's not it. It's your 6s to wound with the dragons do d6 damage instead of 1.
That's right.
And
That's huge.
and
I
you
knew
had
the
2
sixes did something.
And you had
That's right.
2 6s to wound.
Thank you. So
on
get a
your
wound
dragon.
back,
Okay.
And then take this many.
and then
more.
take this many more.
-1 each.
Correct.
Because I already took 1 for each of those.
Yeah. Look at that, Rich.
Roll it. So I take 5 more damage.
Okay.
So I've taken, this guy has taken 7 now.
Thank you, Chad. Yeah, I knew there was something with that was really like
need those dice.
freakishly
Still a little-
powerful.
1 to d6.
Okay.
Wow.
Is that a thing?
That sounds like a Vanguard. That sounds like an AdMech Vanguard thing. Like,
Yeah. Oh, we get
they're arc rifles. Yeah.
It's
just-
6 times stronger.
Okay, so he's going to Death Grip his 1 attack into the Star Drake because he rolls to hits against monster.
Okay, and the Star Drake has.
He's hulked out, so he's +1 save.
+1 save, right?
And it's
my-
he's also -1 to be wounded.
That's fine. The Stomps are going to go into Andrasta, and the 7 club attacks are also going into Andrasta because she just get her out of here. Get her out of here. Okay, so this is the 1 Crushing Grip on the big dragon. It's on 3,
Let's see it.
and I reroll 1s
What do you
Oh.
because you're a monster.
Oh, you jerk.
That attack rerolls 1s against monsters. It's the only reason I'm putting this attack into him. You're -1 to wound, so my 2 goes to a 3. Hi-oh! It wounds. It is rend 3.
And I am.
You get Death Grip, son.
I am at 3.
+1 to a 2.
So I am at 5.
5. Yeah. This is a big D6. You're getting squished in my meaty fist.
Oh,
Tough.
that was big.
That was big. Okay, that brackets me actually.
Nice.
But you could use 1 command point to be on top profile.
Because you're a monster. That is start a combat phase though.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay.
Which is why I had to make the decision before he attacked.
Got it, got it, got it.
Feral roar.
Love it.
So this is my stomps into Andrasta. This hits on 3s, rerolling 1s, because you're not a monster. And wounding on 3s. 1 wound, AP 2, rend 2.
She is 3, so this is a 5 up.
Yeah.
Oh, and you didn't want to all-out defense anywhere, by the way.
No,
Because you have 1 command point. This is the last
this is
interesting
the
thing
last.
you have to
You know
do
what?
with
I
it.
will. Do you mind if I all-out defense
Go for it.
on her?
Okay, great.
So that saves.
No, we should reroll. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think
if that's really what you want to do.
No, that's fair. And it's the same.
There we go.
And that's you can't change the past.
Can't change the past.
You just do the right thing. Yeah.
Now I have 7 shipwreck of clubs into her. These hit on 3s, wound on 3s. Whoop, that one went flying. Okay, so 4 hits, 3s to wound, 1 wound.
Oh,
And this is kind of like not. This is like -1 or something.
It's rend 2
Okay,
for
rend
2
2.
damage.
Okay, so here we go. So I'm 4.
2 damage.
2 damage.
2 4-up ward saves.
Yes, that's right. Oh my gosh.
Right?
Takes them both.
Okay. So
Mark that for you.
Please. Thank
Now
you.
it is your.
Are you counting me up or are you counting me down?
You should count up everywhere in Sigmar.
That's right.
Just because that's the way the wound tables are. I know, they're heathens.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
They're just, they're
Okay,
animals.
now it's me. They're going to be able to attack her, huh? Is that how that works in AOS?
Yeah, but they're mega poop.
They actually.
They're on their bottom bracket.
The small
Because
guys?
she's 10 plus. She makes them count as having taken 10 wounds.
But
not.
nevertheless, that's the only
can
choice
attack.
worth making.
Yeah, right,
Because
exactly.
everyone
So-
else, the dragon has no other people who can
Yep,
engage.
so she's going to go.
The small guys have a 2-inch reach.
3 inch with the clubs.
Okay, cool.
So
And
it's not like
2
they move.
with the kick.
It's not,
They can't pile towards her.
okay, but there is a pile-in thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you?
They still have to move closer or stay as close as they
the nearest, yeah.
Oh, I didn't stuff anybody in my net, but I can't. So
Yeah, they're all too big.
Mm-hmm.
They're all too big for your net.
they have to. I have to double their wounds on a die.
On 1 die.
Yeah.
1 die.
Yeah, they kind of biffed it on that one.
Well, here we go. She's got 4 attacks.
Yeah, she's the real deal.
She's hitting in.
I can't
Did
stuff
you buff her
a
up?
concussor into
Did
my
you give her
net.
plus
Like,
one
what's the
attack
point?
and plus 1 save?
Did I? Oh,
probably
from.
did.
I did give her from the.
And you were
Castellan.
taking into account that she had plus 2 to her save just now, right?
He was not.
Okay.
You know what though? Yes, because I rolled.
A 2? Did you roll 2 or 3? Or 1?
Maybe I.
That's okay. I just wanted to
okay.
remind you,
Yeah.
technically she had plus 2 to her
We're-
save
we're-
this
She
round.
does have plus
and
1
you
attack.
gave her plus
Yeah.
1 attack.
So she's got 5 attacks. Does she hit on 2s?
And she couldn't
Because
be
of-
all out defensed, so he
She has
gets his
plus
command
1
point back.
No, she's not. Is she part of your storm host? I guess she is, right? So then, yeah.
No, you can't
No?
put heroes in that
Okay.
battalion. Not
Storm host.
But she
Storm
was roared, so she couldn't all out defense. So he gets his command point back.
Correct.
She's
Okay.
not. This is the. Sorry,
Which
guys.
means we don't have to change anything on the damage. So we're good.
So
That's fine. But I'm saying
Okay.
the storm host, the astral templar. She's an astral templar, so then she gets the plus.
She might
1.
have a locked Stormhouse. I don't know. You might want to check.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it works like that for
Yeah,
them.
it doesn't work that way.
So does the 2? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And I still. So I could. I still want CP. You
cannot allow-
There's nothing you can do with her.
This tree
right
just
now.
won't stand. Yeah, you're not
Lord,
allowed to do anything with her.
Okay, this weapon wounds on 3s.
And you
no,
reroll.
2s.
Do you reroll wounds? No, that was the dragon thing.
Yeah.
So 3 saves, 8 rend.
Rend is 2.
So my 4 up goes to a 6 up.
All right, let's see it.
Ow. What's the damage?
Ooh.
Flat 3.
So I take 9 damage. He's taken.
Don't you have a?
Oh,
you
he
have
does
a
have
ward save
save.
as well.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. These are 5 ups.
Look at you.
Wow.
Boy,
So I take. Wow.
I sort of wish I didn't remind you about that.
Wow.
This is pretty good.
Wow.
Did you save a lot?
He's
Yeah,
a
oh, yeah.
5
Of
the
9.
9
Wow.
on 5 ups.
So
Wow.
how many wounds has your big giant taken in total?
8.
He's only taken 8. Okay. So he's down to 22 wounds.
If that's how you want it, no. They start with 35.
Oh, 35. Okay.
27. If you really want to count in a weird way.
35?
Start with 35. There's a warlord trait that's just start with 40.
So
world.
Bridger, isn't it your fight?
Yeah, so I now have Zaman Crushers. After they pile in, they put things in bags. But again,
So they actually cannot pile in.
you're too big.
They cannot pile in at
they
all.
pile in 0 inches, and then.
No, they're legally not
Okay,
allowed to
well, I
pile
can't
in.
put things in bags anyway,
know.
guys. Come on.
What I'm
You're
trying to say
just
is
rubbing it in.
The concussors have an ability that says you can't pile in if you've taken damage.
So I have 2 headbutts that have to, they're 1 inch, they have to go into concussors.
Fly.
I have my
did
club
try to
attacks go
borrow
down to 4 each because I'm bottom profile, which is mega lame. I just want to mention that.
Oh, we could all out defense here.
On whom?
Concussors, they could.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
concussors are already benefiting from the other command ability. You can only benefit from one command ability.
Which is great.
Yeah.
I love that rule, to be honest. Not in this particular circumstance, I don't love it. But overall, I love that rule.
Yeah, they don't want that started.
All right, so I have 2 kicks and 2 clubs. Sorry, 2 kicks and 8 clubs.
They're going clubbing?
2 kicks and 8 clubs into Indrasta, and their 2 headbutts only can go into your concrushalizers.
Okay.
So this is the headbutts into the crushalizers, hitting on 4s. Nothing.
Hooray!
Now we have 2 kicks into Indrasta.
Hitting on.
These are on 3s. Both hit.
You're gonna get kicked.
They win on 3s. 1 wound, rend 2. They kick hard.
She's 3 up right now, so this is a 5. Mm-hmm. And damage?
D3. 2. You get 2 ward saves.
She's good.
Oh,
So tanky. And then 8 club
found.
swings. We're going clubbing. These hit on 3s and win on 3s. Bloop. And these are rend 1, so you get
4 ups.
4 ups, yeah. Now you want to use your dice, okay. They're 1 damage each. So you
There
take
you go.
1 more.
Taking
So
one
she's
more.
taken 3 total.
Okay. You know, we are doing pretty decent on saves, but we're not really hurting each other
Yeah.
that much.
that's pretty typical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, your dragon.
Dragon is up. Okay, so this is where we're going to turn it around. Okay, here we go. So he's got a lot of attacks. He's got some different things going on. Actually, not really. Okay, so there is a piling thing that he does. After makes a piling mood, he can bite 1 or more enemy models with his carnivorous jaws. Okay, so
As
the number
opposed
of
to
bites,
herbivorous
yeah,
jaws.
it can be.
Yeah.
So he has taken no damage, so he can make 3
he take
carnivorous
5?
bites.
You said that he was bracketed?
I thought so too. Yes, but we didn't put it on him. Can we put it on?
I can.
Look, I don't see any wound counters. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he
it.
did. I did say that. I remember that. So he can actually now only make 2 carnivorous draw bites.
Yeah.
For each bite, pick 1 enemy model within 3 of this model
It's that
and
guy.
roll a die. If the roll is greater than the number of wounds, never
You
mind.
can't. No.
Never mind. If I can get
That was like me trying to put you in a net.
these
You were
just,
trying
these
to
just need to
me.
be these just need to be higher than 35.
You can't still.
That's a good roll though, but it's not higher than 35.
It's not higher than 30.
Okay. So then that's it.
I'm glad we dice camped for that one. That was good.
He did charge, so he gets extra D3 attacks.
Cool.
You're going to storm.
I wish my
It was.
I wish my roll.
That was Chagorn Storm, for sure.
One extra attack.
Okay, so he has at the start of your models Celestian Hammer or Stormbound Blade.
What a goofy game.
It's good. I like it.
Number of attacks 3. He gets an extra attack only. Not great. Okay, here we go. He's hitting,
Zach's internal monologue is amazing.
he's hitting on 2s.
Very passive aggressive. He's like, interesting.
This guy, what did I get?
Remember, they're rerolling all wounds here.
For
Yes.
2 reasons. He hulked out this turn and you used the command ability.
Correct.
Yeah.
Didn't you do
Finest Hour. He Finest Hour Indrasta last turn and the Dragon this turn.
that? Okay, cool. Sounds good.
And so you reroll all wounds and 6s to wound go to Ren 3.
I also should have rerolled saves. That's okay. Okay, these all wound.
You roll saves?
Yeah.
All
Finest Hour
failed
is reroll wounds and saves.
That's
That's
amazing.
correct.
Yeah.
Well, he rerolls for like a million reasons? That's cool.
Yeah.
Are these win?
Yes.
A rend,
-2.
I-
-1.
5 ups then. 2 go through, and what's the damage?
D3.
Mmm.
So 3.
It was
And?
2d3.
The other one? 2 went through.
2 went through. Okay, so 1d3 plus
3 and, so 5. Okay, all right. I get 5 awards.
5 aboard is so
So
good.
3 go through.
You'd be, yeah.
So I've taken 11.
Seems weirdly better than in.
So why are you rerolling wounds?
So many
Because of
reasons.
his, he's rerolling wounds because of his command ability that gives all dragons reroll wounds.
Cool. So to be clear, Finest Hour is +1 to wound, +1 to saves, not rerolls.
Oh, +1 to wound.
So he made all of his wounds there, so it's fine.
Yeah, it sounds
So
good.
we're good.
Okay.
Just for future reference.
Okay. Next is Great Claws. 4 Great Claw attacks. These this works a little differently. Let's see. To hit. Star. Oh, it's up here. There we go. There we go. 3. So he's hitting on 2s.
Okay. Yep.
Very nice.
And then this is +1 to wound.
Yep.
Yeah,
and reroll. wounds.
rerolling.
That's
Oh, wow. Okay.
You have everything.
that's better.
Yeah,
So this is going to be
almost
3s.
certainly 2s. Oh, it's only 4s to begin with?
3s. Oh, it's
So
And then
Send
plus
down
1 to
to
wound,
twos.
so that wounded.
that wounded. You guys
And
are
the
right.
6 is Ren 3. So there was 1 6, which is Ren 3.
Just give me the dice.
So he gets to make 3 saves,
That's
and
Ren
1
3.
auto goes through.
Yes.
There you go.
So this goes straight through, and then
then
these are
3 more
rend.
saves.
Rend what? On the normal.
1.
So I get 5 ups. Okay, so all 4 went through.
These are all D3.
Okay. He's gonna tank it.
Pathetic.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah,
Who
look
do
at that.
we appreciate? Gargants, Gargants, woo! I'll cheerlead for Gargants any day.
Yeah. You could be a Gargant cheerleader.
5 ups. So I take 6 of them, meaning I've taken 17 damage.
Oh, dude, you're almost halfway there.
It's adding up.
Almost halfway there.
You're counting him as taking 27 damage.
Did
That's not
we-
the end for the dragon. You didn't do any of the rider's attacks.
It's true. You like 2 hammers?
No, I
please?
did the hammers.
He has a hammer and a sword,
Um,
and then the claws.
A hammer. I'm swinging.
oh, he has a hammer and a sword.
Yep, and you get them both.
Okay. So let me add the
This
sword.
is Sigmar's actually.
Let me add the sword
No
here.
restraint.
I think it's 3 attacks with the sword.
This is amazing. That sounds like a lot, Brian.
It's 2 or 3, I don't remember. But I
Most
think it's-
characters don't get 5 attacks.
Battlescribe doesn't seem to think
guy's
I
like
get
800
both.
points.
I'll just let you know. If we're going by Battlescribe here, it doesn't seem to think I get both.
Well, there's a sword on his belt, so
Brian,
that
are
counts.
you positive on that?
I'm going to pull it up. I think Brian is too.
I'm
He
gonna
has
pull
his
it up.
hammer and he has his blade. It's 3 attacks with the blade, 3's to hit, 4's to wound, Ren 1, damage 2.
Okay.
So choose to hit.
So 2's to hit,
Two's the hit.
and then 3's to wound.
3's the wound. Re-rolling.
And this is Ren 1, Ren 1 for 2 damage.
5s. 2 go through?
4
For
damage.
4 damage, yep. Oh, all right,
Four
teamwork.
saves.
We got there.
Magic boat.
Ooh.
No, not
Magic
very
boat's not
magical
working
boat. So
out.
I've taken 21.
It's actually a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay. Is that the end of all the fights?
I think we did it.
Yeah.
think we got there.
So we don't have any morale. Can we score up some objectives?
Well, I'm only on 1.
So he gets 1 for holding this objective for 2 turns, and he gets 2 for completing his secondary, but he did not do it with a monster
Why do I
So
get 2?
because it's just worth 2,
Each battle tactic is worth 2.
I got it.
and it's worth an additional if you do it with a monster because Ghur.
Okay.
So he has his first primary point, and he's up to 5 secondary points.
Very cool.
Okay, so now what we do is we have the roll off
Are you
for
ready?
the top round.
You ready?
And ties go to Bridger on this one.
I'm ready.
Yep.
You ready?
The double would be nice.
No double.
But so
Okay.
we're going to be taking it.
Gargants. Turn, what is
Turn
this?
3.
3? Wow,
Yeah.
it's going so fast. So our CP reset, I get 2, you get 3. I have to pick a battle tactic, and I haven't thought this far. This was farther than I'd planned for this game to go. So, I gotta think.
What is that like? Like it would have devolved into just like you and I actually fighting, okay. Rolling, wrestling back here. I hate these Gargants. It's ruined my weekend.
Apparently he actually only gets the sword or the hammer. You're right. So
So get the sword.
Put those wounds
yeah,
back?
take the sword wounds back because he
I'll
has
tell
the
you what,
hammer.
Brian.
Yeah.
I do always trust Battlescribe because
It's rarely wrong. People
we are
like,
wrong 90% more than Battlescribe.
Yeah, people are like, oh, if you trust Battlescribe, people say it to me. I'm like, not had that happen.
The
to
team
me
that
a
works on the
lot.
Battlescribe data upload
Yeah.
works real hard.
Yeah.
It's much better than it used to be. Historically, it was really unreliable, but in the last few years, it's a massive team.
So do you get an extra victory points for killing a monster in that turn?
He does. That's true.
That's right. That's like just the guard.
7-10.
That's just part of Ghur
But doesn't that only happens once?
per round, per battle round.
Really?
Yep,
That was a round.
every battle round. It's
There-
to
there-
offset because like I get bonus points on all my secondaries,
Okay.
so you get bonus points just for killing me.
Okay.
So I have to pick a secondary. You can do your heroic. My heroic is going to be Hulk out with the big guy.
Now, can I not? Does the shout still shut me down? Or am I no longer shut down from the shout?
You're not shouted right now.
Okay.
But he can shout you
I can shout you to turn it off though.
in the combat phase.
Not the dragon. It's only on non-monsters that I can shout, and I can't shout concussolators because they're from your special battalion of hating monsters.
I'm gonna give her finest hour again.
You cannot.
Or I can
once
he-
per game.
Okay.
You can heal her.
Heal her. Let's
Yeah.
heal her.
So it's
You have to roll
2d6
her leadership.
under her leadership.
Her leadership is, I believe, 9.
Yeah, it's really good. Just roll it and we'll see if it matters.
It does
Yeah,
not matter.
So she's going to get D3 back. Just
So
the one.
she's now taken 2 damage.
Oh, that's still pretty good. Okay.
So I'm going to pick Broken Ranks, which is pick one of your battle line and kill it.
Oh, that's.
I picked these dweebs.
These little guys?
Yep.
You coming all the way out
The
here?
Liberator is up in that top left corner there.
They're so tiny, the little baby people. So I will get 3 points for killing them with a monster. Cool. My heroic action was Finest Hour on the Kraken Eater. Now I will get Orfmiland.
Can I ask about Finest Hour?
Yeah.
It's once per game or
Per
once per
character.
game per
Per hero.
character.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I still could do it on the
On-
dragon.
No, he
You
did
did
it
it
last.
on the
did it
dragon
turn
already.
one. That's
Yeah.
right. Got it.
The
Thank
turn we just had, he was Finest Houred.
Oh, round 3, we get to Zach gets to remove an objective.
Yes.
You do.
That's
Pick an
right.
objective.
You know which one I'm going to take.
Is it that one?
It is going to be
Oh,
that
thank you.
Well-
He's freed from his shackles of war.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting, actually.
You should definitely remove the only objective. You
Mine.
still-
So let's see. This is kind of interesting.
I forgot about that. That's a weird new
Thank
rule
you.
from
And
Ghur.
I just read that.
That is a rule that changes a
it's because I'm
lot
going second, right?
from mission to mission.
Yeah, because you're going second.
on some missions, I think it's great.
You don't
on
really
others, I
have
think
much
you
of a
don't.
choice but to remove the back one, right? Like, why would you remove any in your territory?
Well,
Because these are guaranteed mine for a while.
oh, I don't know.
That's 60 models.
Yeah, but I don't know how long those. I mean, those guys have all taken a decent amount of damage, like together, right?
Okay.
If I take this one, it just kind of frees this guy up.
It does.
Otherwise, you're just going to hang him out back here.
Oh, he's taking it.
But I guess it is the
He picked
move.
it up. It's gone.
I kind of hate it.
He did it.
All right.
Okay.
Get Orphan land.
Wait a sec. You know what? One
Okay.
of them is hold more than me, right? Mm-hmm. You could have moved anyway. Mm-hmm. You almost could have just given up on that one anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
So you're good? You're happy with your decision?
Yeah.
All right, get Orphan
I
land.
mean, no, but we'll stick with it.
Get Orphan land. So 2d6 inches. We're going to kick an objective 11
I
inches.
do not roll poorly for this at all.
Touchdown.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Gargants
I
kick
think maybe I
hard.
would have been interested in maybe moving this one, removing this one,
God, moving objectives is the most fun mechanic in any game.
and removing objectives.
I want you to remind you, remember your dragon also rerolls save rolls of 1?
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
I think that's important for you to remember.
I didn't actually see that on Battlescribe.
Yeah.
The concussors reroll save rolls 1 for sure.
Definitely didn't see that on them either.
Well, it's still my hero phase, and
and
I'm
if
going
you
to...
succeed the save, you
No,
do a mortal wound.
What this says is that they worsen the rend of a weapon.
This is a Sigmarite Thunder Shield. You reroll save rolls of 1 for attacks. If the rerolled save is successful, an enemy unit within 3 takes 1 mortal wound. And the lantern, when you put it on a guy, if you ever roll a 6 to save, that will give a mortal wound back as well. So you got to watch
Well,
it. There's tons of mortal wounds there that you can
Then
do.
here's one situation where Battlescribe is out of date.
Yeah.
Because it has the old rule, which was... Because I saw the old rule some other places too, which is worse than the rend characteristic.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Are you removing an objective?
We did.
He did.
That's done. Mystic Shield.
I did.
Brian, Mystic Shield.
Okay.
Goes off. I'm going to put that on... why did I Mystic Shield? I guess Man Crushers, because like nobody else is really going to get anything out of it. Yep, because he's already +1 save. I guess I could get +2 save on him and give up on the existence of Man Crushers. That seems like a fine idea. I'll do that. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. So that's my hero phase. We're not going to move. Gotta just double check.
What did you roll to cast there?
7.
Okay. Yeah, it's just the dragon's also -1 to cast with an 18.
Wow.
The dragon has so many rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's even more rolls. You do mortal wounds after you fight with your tail. There's a bunch of stuff that you...
But that's only on, that's like little, only on
It
little
only works
guys.
on units,
Yeah.
so you could have done it on the little guys if you rolled a 1.
Only on unit.
Oh, okay, but I'm not close enough. Yeah, I did remember, I saw something about his tail,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh, it's not going to matter in this game.
All right, here we go.
What we've been really bad about?
Tripping me.
Canning?
We are pretty bad about tripping me.
I love tricking you.
And we're
Oh,
gonna
apparently,
move.
yeah. Apparently they fact the shields, so the shields just ignore rend 1 everywhere instead of reroll.
So Battlescribe
Was
is...
right.
Battlescribe's more up to date than the Games
Battlescribe-
Workshop app.
Oh,
wins
you guys,
again.
You guys all told me to
No,
get
no,
that
no.
app, and I got that app and it had like nothing
The
on
GW
it.
app is out of date.
So no, it's amazing, but literally as soon as you got it, like we're waiting for the new GW app, right? It's outdated now because of the new app.
Cool, well, can't wait to forget about it and pay 99 cents a month for the rest of my life.
Nope, $5 a month. Sorry.
I'm paying 99 cents. It said like I guess it's
He's
gonna
saying
just
he's going to
switch.
forget that he has the
I
subscription.
just forget, right? Like
As we do.
every now and then you have to go into your apps and be like, what
That's
am
how
I
they get you, man.
paying this for?
Yeah. Y'all done moving?
Oh, I'm done. Yeah.
You got your Gatecrasher coming up.
So it's the shooting phase, and shooting's real weird in Sigmar. You can shoot into combat, yeah?
Yep.
You can.
Yeah. Well, let's do that.
Okay.
We will start. Man, I have so much shooting. If you're in combat, you can only shoot into the same combat you're in. They have 2-ups with like mega plus a gajillion. Yeah.
1-ups, right?
Not right now because he doesn't have all the buffs on them.
Oh, yeah. Not
Who
yet.
who are your buffs on? How do I?
Sorry.
Who do I
I
kill?
would like to know.
I mean, the only hero phase thing I did was heal her. So I haven't done like all out defense yet.
Okay, so they're 2-up, and she's a 3-up or also a 2-up.
She's 3-up always, I think. And I can do all out defense.
Well, and who did you give the +1 save to? Was it her?
oh, from my lantern.
Yeah, you said you gave it to her. So
that
the
was
her.
+1
Yeah,
save
so
to
she's
her.
a 2-up.
Sorry.
Well, that's a lot of 2-ups, but you know I got to throw rocks. So these particular rocks, this is the Man Crusher rocks, are going to go into.
You have
I
to
need
watch
her
out that
dead.
one unit can only hold one objective apparently. So if you have a giant on 2 objectives,
Oh,
just watch your
Do you want
back.
to kick it somewhere
The
else?
thing is, you walked off of the other objective, but I think you still hold it, even though because you held it already with the other giant, right? I thought that was pretty sure. Unless he's within range of it. Yeah. You have to choose who's holding what objective.
then I wouldn't kick this one. I would kick that one. Yeah. So this one would stay here, and then this one would get kicked 11. Just out of here, just gone. Make it go away.
But you can also choose to kick none.
No,
'Cause
I
you're-
would never do that.
Aren't you holding 2 right now?
Yeah, but I will just continue to hold this because this is Sigmar,
Oh, I see.
where you don't stop holding things.
But I do have little guys.
Yeah, he'll just deep strike and take it next turn.
Fine, I'll kick it. You know what? I'll kick it. Whoop, it's gone. I'll kick it here.
All right, sounds good. Sorry, back to your shooting phase.
That's important though.
That is important.
Not so fun kicking the objectives now, is it?
No, it's still a
A
blast.
little less fun though.
You can't change my mind. So this is their rocks into concussolators. So here's number of rocks. It's 5 rocks.
All right, let me pull them up. Make sure I know they're safe.
Do you want to?
So
out defense?
let me ask this: you all out defense during either the shooting or the combat phase?
And on your
correct,
target.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you're target.
So you could do it right now if you want.
On them. You're gonna charge them. She's already got this. He's pretty tough. Yeah, let's do it on them.
Okay. So
All right, so
spend
you're
a
down
CP.
to 2 CP.
Down to 2 CP.
This hits on 4s. And it's going to win on 3s.
Their shooting doesn't bracket at all, right?
No.
Yeah, it's fair.
1 win.
Oh,
And this is +1 to save. Yeah.
yep.
Yep.
So they are 2.
Says it 2. Yep.
Okay, we're
You're good. Okay, now the Kraken Slayer will, or Kraken Eater, sorry, will shoot Yndrasta.
Okay.
So this will hit on a 4, win on a 3. Hey-oh. There you go.
Oh, so
These
she
are
is-
also Rend 1. So she's
it's
back to
two-
a 3-up.
2 3-ups. Which she makes.
All right. Now we will shoot the big boulder from the Gatebreaker into Yndrasta. Yeah. Hits on a
On that,
3.
sure.
Yeah. And wins on a 2. Big boulder.
Okay. And this is
Ren
Ren 3,
3.
so this is
Oh.
4-up. Yeah. No, 5-up.
5-up.
Yeah.
6-up? It doesn't matter. You failed.
And how much?
How much
damage?
Flat 4.
Flat 4. This
Ooh,
is
yeah,
great.
This is
You've been
nasty.
crushed by a house.
Ooh,
Take 3 damage.
crush.
So she's taken 5. How many wins does she have total?
8.
You're
Getting a little dicey for Yndrasta, which will unlock my Man Crusher, my men, to do their thing. It's charge o'clock.
Okay.
Where are we charging? You wanna show us?
So I have a 3-inch from Norm into the Liberators. So that's just
you don't
an
have
easy-
to declare the Liberators.
You're right.
Yeah, over there.
He's in.
Norman.
Norm. And then he does mortals on the charge on
Good
a
at that. It's concerning.
He's really good at it.
on a 2. Norm. Crushing charge on a 2. On a 2.
Oh, it's a 1.
No,
you
it
missed
was
with
gonna
the
be
first one.
D6 mortals. Norm. All right, and I'm going to roll my charge with the Masked Vigilante. 4. That might not do it.
Great.
That
That
might
might
not.
not. Yeah, that might not be 4 inches.
Yeah, that's
I
definitely not
love
4
it.
inches.
That's not 4 inches. All right.
You re-rolling?
Oh, I only have 2 CP, but I do need him in.
Is this guy's a character too, right?
Yep.
So he can use the reroll charge on himself.
Yep. So I'll have to spend a command point for the Masked
So
Vigilante.
what did you need on this charge?
I didn't measure it.
Okay.
He's playing it real fast.
It looked like a 6/7, something like that.
Look at 12.
Well, it's definitely, I think, within.
I think 7 will
I
do
think
it.
7 looked.
So we're going to find out.
7 looked pretty
Because in classic Bridger fashion, 7
Yeah,
easily do it. Yep.
Okay, not great.
2 up mortal wounds. Oh.
How many?
2 up for D6 because you're not a monster. Yup. 4 mortal
That's
wounds.
too bad because that's a
jeez.
guy.
Don't they have 5 wounds?
No, they have 5 ones each. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach's going to check. He doesn't trust. Which side do you want it on?
That was.
That one, you're right. Yep.
Which,
was
do left side, right side? Where do you want it?
I don't think I know quite enough about the game and this how it would work.
He can pile in, so it's not going to matter.
Okay, then we'll do over here.
Okay. That's every charge.
Over here.
Sure.
And we count up, which is weird. I don't like that.
You could count down on small things.
As long as you're consistent, it's good.
But you got to do it for the number of wounds taken, like you're saying on the bracket chart.
on
Alright.
everything that brackets, yeah.
Yeah.
Richard, where are you fighting first?
Crumping.
Nope. 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 I think it's. Oh, I could just kill Andrasta and unlock my Man Crushers.
You could try.
I
could
can
try.
succeed. First, we have Monstrous Rampage.
Oh no.
So it starts with me. We alternate. You have 1 monster to do. You're just going to Titanic Duel. So I'll do all of mine. Cool.
I don't know. What is Titanic Duel?
It gives you +1 to hit, which you already have, so it does nothing.
And it's the only Monstrous Rampage you can do.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So you're good.
Cool. Really thought these are this in a compelling manner.
The Masked Vigilante is going to stomp on the Crushalizers.
Okay.
No, he's immune. They're immune. They're in the monster hunter
You're
detachment.
immune, Brian. Then he can't do anything.
Which is good, because you would have just lost a dude.
Right.
I'm going to shout at
Yeah.
Yndrasta with the Man-Eaters. Doesn't matter who. So this is on 3
She
up.
should be immune to this too.
Yeah, she should be immune to everything. 3 up. All right, she's been shouted. And 2 up mortals. I'm going to stomp her
But
with
she's lantern.
the ship man. Nope, no mortals.
All right.
Wow. Jeez.
Yeah, Zach got off easy on that.
Yeah.
Oh,
no
and he's
kidding.
going to. I can't stomp. I can't repeat any, so that's it. I will fight first with the ship, the Kraken Eater. Man, the names are hard. I'll fight first with him. I'm going to spend my last command point. He counts as having taken 0 wounds, so he is top shelf.
Okay, so a couple other things. I think in the command phase, you have to choose to do your dragon ability if you want, which is your reroll all wounds, which, if you remember, was pretty good.
So do that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool.
So now you're down to 1, and then you could choose to all-out defense, but not on her.
Not on
'cause-
her.
Not on her.
So I'm going to death grip the Durgan
You know he's
and everything else
really-
into Yndrasta.
Yeah. This guy's pretty fresh. But
Oh,
I'm also
apparently
going.
you can still shout, even if you don't do the Titanic Duel. So, can you? So, you should try to do the shout instead on his giant, so then he can't.
You can
use his
shout
command ability.
monsters?
Yeah, I think you can. That's what people are saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well then shout my
So
monster.
then on a 3-up, he can't go onto his top bracket, which is actually big.
That is
Big deal.
Don't do that.
But they should be able to scare each other. You ever see two
Yeah.
cats fight? It's awful.
Oh yeah. Come on, Zach.
There we go.
Yeah,
There it
okay.
is.
So I
So then you
couldn't
get your
do
command
that.
point back.
Okay.
you-
Well, since that's the order of things that happened, I think I may not all out defense him.
Well, I'm also not going to attack with.
Oh, you'll probably attack her.
I'm going to use the CP on the Man Crushers and attack her.
Attack her, and I can't all out defense her.
Right. There's nothing you could do that.
Yep. So do your thing.
So you're back down to 0 CP, and you're fighting with the man crushers now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're top shelf now. Top shelf?
Which is great.
So they have 10 club swings each. Yep.
This is scary. Let's see it.
Yep.
Why are they top shelf?
Yep.
Because
Because I spent the 1 CP. Because you shouted him. Not that. Because you can't. They're too far away. You can't
shout, yeah.
Can't shout that far.
Yeah.
So this is 20 club attacks onto Yndrasta. We will also kick her twice, and we will headbutt the Crushalizers twice.
Okay.
And let's remember she's already benefiting from +1 to save.
That's right.
Yeah.
She's already 2 up.
Okay. So
Yeah.
she's at a 2.
All right, let's see it.
I'll remember.
Let's see if you can get her.
So it's 20 club attacks. This is 3s and 3s.
Looks good.
Man, I'm
Totally
feeling.
fine.
I'm throwing like 40K amounts of dice.
It's a lot of dice for 3s and 3s.
Yeah.
Good. You scared?
No. No. I mean,
You scared now?
It looks really good.
Oh,
there's
that's
a
a
2
2.
in there.
okay. Here we are looking for 3s here too. This is Ren 1.
This is Rend 2.
Whoa.
No, Rend 1. Rend 1 for the
Okay.
clubs.
So
Rend 1 for
3s
clubs.
and then 4s.
3s and 4s. Yeah.
And it's 1 damage each, right?
Mm-hmm. She could live.
Okay. So we have failed 3.
Zach's got all of his hair in the dice can.
We have
So
failed 3.
you made
the only way to
great
get it.
It's
saves.
an ongoing problem.
Good.
I did not get a haircut.
No, you
In
can't get a
calendar
haircut.
year.
So she takes
2.
two.
Takes 2. So she has what, 1 left?
One left.
She's still in it, but it's not.
She's
great.
gonna get
Get
kicked.
All right, let's see
Man,
if she lives.
I
This
hope
is
she
big.
gets kicked like off the planet.
Punted?
Just get kicked like the
That
objective.
is what she's gonna do. She goes right back up to her spaceship. Brian?
Yeah.
Brian, you were talking about this earlier.
She does go back to her spaceship.
Yeah.
All right. So this is 3s and 3s again.
This is crazy. This is so dicey.
Wait, they only have 1 kick each.
Yeah, it's 1 kick each.
They had 2 feet though. Dance. You can dance.
This is the opposite of the attack.
Oh.
So it's only 1.
no.
Oh my god.
What do you need?
This is so
I need
tight.
a 3 to win.
Oh!
Oh. She gets off.
And Drasta lives.
And then I have the headbutts into the crushing maters.
Oh my
Crush
god.
man.
Crush your
This is
folks.
crazy.
Well, healing her was the right call. That's for sure.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he healed her for 1 wound.
1?
Yeah, so it mattered.
Oh, that headbutt misses. No headbutts. That's my activation.
Whoa.
She's allowed on 1.
Zach, you got so lucky
Obviously, I
there.
have to go with her.
Yeah.
And I think she can really. I can't kill him. She's not going to do 17. But she could maybe kill a Man Crusher, although they already went.
They did.
So,
Tough call. You could choose the Liberace's.
yeah, you know what? No. This is tough though. It's definitely her, but who's she gonna hit?
I think it.
Gonna lose one of these guys. That's just gonna happen.
The Kraken Eater, mind you, is at a 2-up right now. 2-up
That's
save.
2-up save? Oh, did you?
He Mystic Shielded, and it's Finest Hour.
It's his finest hour.
It is his Finest Hour, let's be honest.
So I think he's making a good case for you not to fight him.
I kind of just want to slaughter the Man Crushers.
So go for it.
Yeah. So let's do
Is this
it.
what it feels like to bleed?
Is this her? Yes. So she's got 4 attacks.
And +1 because you
Plus
gave her an
1.
extra
For why?
For the lantern.
The lantern.
from the lantern.
I just
The
get
relic
plus 1
lantern.
attack, +1 save, little weird, right?
a
Like
little
not a
weird.
lot of things do that in 40k. Okay, so here we go. She's going into the Man Crusher.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
hitting
She's
on
hitting
twos.
on 2.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Shocker. Do 6s do anything special? Because there's a little bit of that going around.
You have to look at her data sheet.
There's a little bit of that
I
going
don't have
around. I don't think so on her. It's on these guys. So and then these are going to wound on 2 also.
Okay.
So there we go.
Okay. Rend.
So I'm not showing. Oh, the Ren's minus 2. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
so,
I get saves. They have 5-ups.
so
What's the damage?
3 flat 3.
3 each. So that's 15 damage.
Okay.
well,
And I have remaining in the squad 17 wounds because I've taken 7 and they have 24 collectively, and 7 plus 15.
wow, that's a really awkward way to do it.
I lost
So
track
you
of
have
everything.
one alive with 2 wounds. You're trying
I
to say?
think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
15 plus 7 is 22, not 24. So I'm alive with 2.
All right.
Fair enough.
Oh, these guys fall.
They
when
fall over.
Yeah, poop. We didn't do that with the first one. That's fine. How do they fall over? Timber, if a model of them is slain before removing it, we roll off.
Beat that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you pick a point, 3 inches
not gonna matter then, right?
from the model.
Yeah, you
can
can make
fall
him
into
fall
each
on.
other.
He's gonna fall into.
No, they can't fall into the big guys.
But they can fall into the small guys, right?
It's 1 unit, so no.
So I guess not.
Well,
Wait, what?
no,
they fall
no,
into
they
themselves?
can't. They can't hurt anything themselves, size or larger.
Okay, so he's just making them fall somewhere else.
So you-
no big deal.
So nothing.
Fall. Is there a point 3 inches away that's not within 2 of any of your stuff?
I think so.
I think we would say like probably over here, right?
Okay. Cool. So he's dead. And
So
then-
could one of these guys fall and kill that?
Yes.
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my new battle plan.
New battle
Everything
tactic.
hinges around that.
All right. He has 2 left.
You're up, dude.
He's badly hurt.
That's actually. I thought she had more. No, that's it. She's just good at that
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
I think I gotta hurt the Crushalizers, so I'm gonna go with the Masked Vigilante.
Just all made up names. Everything is a made up
know.
name. Nobody knows what
All right,
anyone
the
is talking about.
People
Gatebreaker,
watching
the
this.
Gatebreaker Mega Gargant, who we
We'll
have
fight the
nicknamed.
concussors.
Thank you. The mass vigilante against the
I feel like nobody knows what we're talking about.
What is this channel?
Nobody knows.
So this is everything into them. Crushing Charge, Death Grip, Mighty Stomp. I think we're good.
All right. Bring the heat.
Yeah.
This is the first time this guy's ever got to fight.
So this is his 10 attacks with the Fort Crusher Flail. This is on 4s and 3s. That's not the best roll, am I there? And 3s. Wow.
That was okay.
That was a good roll.
Those are all Rend 3 for flat 3 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Not great. So that takes me to.
A 6 up.
Did
you all out defense on these guys?
I thought I did. No, who did I? Yeah.
That was in the shoot phase. You can do it again.
No, you were going to. Let's just all the defense. That was the thing you were going to.
do it again.
I thought I did.
You didn't.
No?
You were
Okay.
going to.
You didn't. It was in the shoot phase.
Okay.
So 5 up saves.
So 5 up saves. How many 5?
All of those.
All the dice in your hand.
Not good.
Oh my god.
That's-
So that's probably.
That's 15 damage.
so it's 3 of them dead.
Not great. Well, let's see actually. So one guy had 1 left.
It all carries over.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So.
So just pick up 3 models and keep the wound
3
counter.
dead and then the wound goes over.
Don't love that.
Now, he has 2 stomps. You're not a monster, so he rerolls 1s to hit here. This is 3s and 3s. And reroll that 1.
It's pretty terrifying.
And 3s. 1 wound. This is Rend 2 with the stomp.
Not good.
That's going to do your last wound.
Not great. Don't love that.
So they're all dead.
Yeah.
Now, when you die, you go boom.
No.
You don't go boom.
No. Oh, sorry. You're talking about
draw stuff?
his army-based ability. Yeah. So you get to roll the number of wounds equal for each model that just died.
That's a lot actually.
I'm lining them up for you. There you go.
So the first guy can roll against the giant, the big giant.
Yeah.
The second guy probably has to go against the
Mini Gargant.
the mini giants. So you're
But wait, the
4 of them
4
died.
guys died.
What's the range on it?
I thought it was combat range, but I don't know. I
Combat
don't
range
have it.
3, which means you could do 2 into the big guy if you wanted, or you could do all of them into the small guy who only has 2 wounds left. I don't know. It's your call.
And these happen on 6s?
On 6s. You have
Sixes, yeah.
20 dice on 6s.
Let's do them all into the small guy. It's
Go
almost
for it.
It's almost overkill, but we want to make sure it happens.
Almost overkill. Not quite overkill.
This is a cool ability though. When this many models of yours dies.
He's dead.
He's dead. You got him?
Almost just though, right?
Now, he falls over.
Uh-oh.
Everything is just blowing
Chain
up.
reaction!
Everything's blowing up and knocking over giants.
And if
then
you kill
giants
her,
are falling into
she's
guys who
gonna
are
do this
blowing
again.
up.
All right, so it's a roll off.
Yeah. No.
Okay, all right.
Oh, beat that.
Uh-oh.
You cannot beat it.
So nothing happens when he falls over.
Yeah.
No chain reaction.
Dang, I kind of wanted.
It would have been fun.
All right, so the first 2 units dead. That's the Man Crusher's dead and it's the Concussor's dead.
The Crushalizers, Brian?
I think those are probably how many points is those 3 giants?
480?
Yeah, it's
They're
the
180
same.
each.
I think it's 440 for the Concussors, so it's a similar.
It's about this 470, even closer.
We're real.
Okay, so Star Drake.
Now it's your pick,
Star
yeah.
Drake boy.
Bold choice. I thought you were going to pick the
Yeah.
Liberachis.
Apparently, you rolled a 6 to save with your Andrasa, and she heals a wound when you do that because
That's
of the
cool.
warding lantern. So,
Okay.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Thank you, Chad. I need it. Although I don't know, it's going pretty.
This
pretty
game's
bloody.
real close.
No, things
Not
are-
on
things
points,
are
but on the
dying.
table.
Things
This,
are dying. Which
we
I'm
we
into.
designed it to be a close game. So
All right,
it's
so
not
here we
surprising.
go. He's got so much different stuff happening here. So the pylon doesn't matter because I can't chomp this guy. I can't do 35 wounds. I can't
food?
roll 35 on D6. So adding D3 attacks for the
Okay.
Celestial Hammer.
Okay.
Okay, adding 2. So let's do the hammer first. I switched to the Storm Blade. Sorry. It's not my fault. It's actually
It is Brian's fault.
it's actually 100%.
It is Brian's fault. No, but he switched to see the sword because you made him think he had the sword when he totally didn't have the sword, Brian.
Totally didn't have it. Brian.
That was all on you.
Come on. I love Brian's idea though of just the hammer and the sword. I mean, right?
Well, he's just
who
looking at,
wouldn't love that
he's
idea?
just looking at the data sheet, which has all the weapons, but you like the loadout of what you pick is a tiny little part of the data sheet.
These are 2s, so they all hit.
Yeah.
And then we are re-rolling, but we also need 3s because we did not find. Yeah. So, we got some re-rolls here. Do 6s do anything special with the Celestial Hammer? Something here does.
Something to something with 6s somewhere.
That's the Dragon's Claws. It's the mount trait.
Okay. So it's not this.
Okay, so
So everything hit.
No, I need it.
Twos? You
Oh,
plus one to
choose
hit?
a wound. You're right.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's
so
to hit?
6.
That was to hit, wasn't it?
No, I
was
already
to win?
rolled hit. That's
Okay.
the wound, and they wound on 2s.
Rend.
Ran -1.
So I go to 3.
Okay.
Which is the highest I can ever be.
Okay. Just
One
one.
goes through. Damage.
Just one.
5 up.
Don't love it.
Nope. Take it.
Okay, it does happen, which is at least nice.
Taking 18
And
damage.
then the claws, 4 attacks.
You already did your mortals when you pile in and everything like that?
The mortars for piling are only.
It's only against small stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
These hit on 2s.
I think everything's hitting on 2s.
Wait, actually,
Pretty sure everything's hitting on 2s.
yes. Okay. These hit on 2s, and they wound on 3s.
Uh-huh.
And a reroll, but we're good. There's a 6. That
Okay.
matters.
That does something. I won't touch anything.
What was it called? Keen clawed.
This is Rend 3, right?
That's Ren 3.
Okay, so this is a 5 up, and these are Rend.
1.
So these are 3 ups, that's a 5 up. So
Okay.
3 ups. Good. 5 up. Nope, damage.
2.
All right, 2 5 up wards. Take both. I've taken 20 damage. I'm going to remove these and put a d20 because it's cool.
It is cool.
Is that everything?
Well, we've got this over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is the War Stomper. So hurled body, once per combat phase, I pick a model within 3, roll dice, add a modifier on the table. So here we go. I just have to double your wounds, and I have +2. So I doubled your wounds.
Okay.
Cool. So he did.
Wait, who's
Just pick a model.
Oh, that
The Liberace's. So,
So double his wounds, he has 2 wounds each, so you would
Yeah.
have to roll a 4.
yeah, I did, because I have +2.
Oh, +2, okay.
Yeah. So the remove model, and then on a 4 up, I pick something within 12, and they take his wounds and damage.
Okay.
So there's,
Yeah,
I
throw.
think, just them. So on a 4 up, no. All right, so
He
just
threw?
remove a model. He did.
That's cool.
Right into a tree.
So
Splat.
we just got thrown into a tree?
Yeah, right into a
That's
tree.
right.
Okay, so now I have the Boulder Club, which is weird. You have 3 models, so that only has 3 attacks.
Okay.
That's cool. Yeah, so 3 attacks with that, 1 per model. This is hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. This guy's like a horde clearer, and you're not a horde. So that's 2, Rend 2 for 2.
Okay, so they have a +1. They have the shield.
Okay.
I
So they have
ignore
3
the,
ups.
I
You
ignore
ignore 1 rend.
So you have to go back to a 4 up then.
Okay. No, I'm a 4 up saves natively.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
go back to 4s.
yeah. That's what I
Wait,
said.
your weapon is -1 or
It's Rend 2. You ignore the first Rend. So your 3 up shield save goes to a 4 up save.
No, it says I have a 4 up save.
But
That is
+1 from your
correct.
shield.
No, just ignore 1 rend.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then you have a 5.
I have a 5 up. And if 6s happen, which they did not.
So you take 2 damage from that, 1 dice.
Yep.
And we'll do the mortals from all your guys exploding in a second.
Okay.
Okay, now I have, whoops, keep looking at the wrong thing. 4 stomps, because this is the stompy guy. These reroll ones to hit, because you're not a giant, or not a monster. They all hit. They wound you on 3s.
Okay.
They're also all Rend 2.
Ren 2, so
5 up, we
5
decided.
ups. Okay,
Okay,
not great.
They're D3 each.
Uh-oh.
4 damage.
So they're dead.
Now 4 models died, so you can roll 8 of your boom booms.
Uh-oh.
6 ups.
Just 1.
Take a mortal. So he has now taken 4 damage.
Apparently, did you kill the whole unit?
Yeah.
Okay. You apparently you have +4 attacks that you forgot to add to your when you're on your top profile. But
Oh, yeah, I
if they're
did.
all dead, then it's no big deal.
Yeah. Yep. I did.
Did we do that? Is that it? We did.
No, I have not fought with a Kraken Eater yet. I saved him for last. Saved the best for last. So he has taken 20. Counts as taking 10 more. So he is
Very,
on the
very-
second to last profile.
Okay.
So he has 6 club attacks now, which is the only thing that has changed. I will put all those clubs and the stomps into Yandrasta. I need her dead.
Yeah.
So I have 2 stomps, 6 clubs, all into Yandrasta, and 1 death grip into your dragon again.
Okay.
Dragon's going down.
Okay.
So this is a 3 to hit the dragon.
Okay.
Sorry, a 2, because this is my finest tower. Hitting dragon on 2, reroll 1 because you're a monster. It hits wounds on 2. Is this -1 to wound for some reason? I vaguely remember that.
Yes, that's correct.
Cool. So I wound you on a 3 then. You've been wounded.
Okay, and it's rend.
Rend 3 on the dragon.
And I am, oh my gosh, I'm always forgetting.
3 up, save.
3 up, so I'm looking for
Six.
6. Nope.
So it's D6 damage for 4.
4, so he's taking 9.
Okie doke. This will be my 6 club attacks into Yndrasta on 2s because it's my finest hour. Lame. And then wounding on 3s.
I don't know why that was so funny. Lame.
4 wounds, AP, or
Six.
rend 2.
Rend 2, so her 2 up goes to a 4 up. So double 4s.
Okay.
Well, we'll
4s
see.
and 4s.
4s and 4s. So 2 go through.
And they are 2 damage each, so you can just roll all those dice again.
Oh boy, this is big. We need a little above average here. Oh,
Should be
we didn't get it.
Now she has 8 wounds, so you roll 8 dice for her going boom.
No, it's on 6s, but she gets 1 more dice. We had it wrong. It's not +1, it's +1 dice.
Oh.
Oh, that's too bad. It's not
2
much,
wounds.
just 2.
So then I get 2 5-up boards. All right, Zach. I don't know what you're doing over there, but
So I couldn't grab him.
2 5s. I take them both.
Okay.
I've taken 22 wounds.
He's yeah.
He's getting clobbered, but he's hanging in
But
there.
yeah,
He's a tough cookie.
he's tough.
So Yndrasta,
She's gone. Thank you.
She did.
Okay, my turn 2. My turn 3.
Well, the end of my turn,
Yeah.
I still hold 1, 2, 3, and have held all 3, 4, 2. I've held at least 2 for 2 turns. I think this is only my first turn on that objective.
You're holding.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Same guy. One guy can't hold 2.
One of them I already held. And
I
I just
see.
I just punted it elsewhere.
Got it.
So I hold 2 for 2 primary. I hold more for another primary. I did my broken ranks for 3 secondary.
Okay.
That's my scoring.
Okay.
Now-
he killed a monster. He'll get that in his turn.
Battle round. So he just gets a point whenever.
So he
this
gets
battle
one,
round.
one for killing a monster. Let's just remember that.
Zach's turn 3, right? We each gain a command point
Just 1 command point? No.
for having our general.
Okay. Why was I getting so many earlier?
At the start of the battle round, we get a lot. Now we can do heroic
that's right,
actions.
That's right.
I can also give you your list of possible secondaries.
Oh, I just I updated your score wrong. I just put in the amount that you just got, and it erased the total amount you had. So
Somebody in chat rewind and tell Brian how many points I should have.
yeah,
Bridger-
tell me how many points Bridger should have. I don't actually remember.
What's up, Zach?
Well, I think no. I thought maybe I remember the score, but you had 10 going into this round. I don't remember what you had. What you got this round.
Yeah, I think you had 10 going
6
into
more?
the round, and you just got 6 more, right?
And
So
I
you
had
should be at
6.
16.
I had 6, and you had just given me 1 more for killing a monster. This round, did I not already pick my secondary?
No. You pick it at the start of your turn. So it's not possible.
I see. So then, last round I did. Did I do the kill the battle? Either way, I'm doing the other one I did not do. Right. So
So you'll kill one of my units.
yeah,
And you have to pick one?
Trying to kill.
Could pick my big boy.
I'm going to pick the Kraken. Right?
Okay. Yeah. That's you could do Slay the Warlord for that.
Oh, he's your warlord.
He is my.
Let's do that then.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, it
right,
makes more
that
sense.
makes
Save
more
yourself another one for later.
sense. Okay, so
Heroic action.
Heroic phase. No more finest hours. Could I heal my dragon? Can you only do that once?
You can heal.
You can heal
as many
endless
times you want.
times.
Or I could try to get a extra CP, which
Wait, and sorry, what is the CP count for you guys?
We each have 1.
Each have 1,
Yeah.
okay.
I could try to get an extra CP. These are only 3 things. Well, the 4. Then there's the count as a wizard.
And the Hulk out. So basically, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. A Hulk out is finest hour, but
You already did.
already did it.
You're done doing that. Unless you want
Let's
to heal
heal.
with this guy.
We're gonna heal.
Okay. You are -1 bravery,
Oh, I am.
just for what it's worth.
Even though I'm a
because
big scary dragon
yeah,
myself.
everything within 3 of me. Sorry.
Well, that probably
9?
That probably did it then, because
Oh, it
I think
doesn't.
the leadership is 9.
Is it roll at or under? It's in
Well-
this book as well.
Well, I'm taking the
Stormcast
leadership.
also have +1 leadership. don't they?
Well, I have -1 leadership on it. So.
Yeah, okay. For some reason, the score is not updating when I
Did you-
hit submit. Can I refresh this, or what'll happen?
You would lose everything.
Yeah,
But luckily, it's just a couple of numbers. So
yeah. So 816.
might as well.
I mean,
So
good
my
leader.
bravery is 9. So
Okay.
I
So +1 -1.
so I'm still at 9.
Yeah, all I'm doing right now is checking if it's at or under. I think it's at, so I think you're good.
No, it's less.
It's less?
Yeah, check it. I'm
You wrote it
pretty sure
down?
it's less, yeah.
Okay.
So
trust
no
you.
healing. Okay.
Well, my heroic action,
Yeah, what are you going
my
to do?
bravery is 7, and I do want to heal, but I need a command point more. So I'm going to go ahead and get a command point on
Okay.
for it. No.
No, that hasn't worked out well for you.
Well, Gargants, they're not super organized.
All right, I think these Terminator dudes are 5, but they might be 4.
Move?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Did you fix it, Brian?
I
They
fixed
are
it.
4.
It just needs to do a refresh.
Do you want to do a question from chat?
Yeah. Keep in mind, I wasn't watching your saves before, so I can't say. But remember, every 6 that Andressa had to save would have been gaining a wound. So someone's saying that if you rolled a 6, you would have healed 1 and saved. Did she die just by 1 wound or something?
I also had a lot more attacks. So.
Okay.
Let's say she's gone.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, it's something to watch
Thank
out
you,
for.
chat. Yeah.
And you can put the +1 attack, +1 save this turn on somebody.
yeah.
Could go on him. Could go on there.
So keep
go
an
on.
eye out for that.
Those are your options. Choose wisely.
We're going to... The dragon, I can already do the CP thing, although it's a little less compelling now that all the other little dragons are gone.
So if you rolled equal, did you roll equal to your bravery?
He did.
So then you heal 1 wound.
It's equal, or is it less?
Equal
heal-
is 1 wound.
That's
more
right. Thank
is
you.
D3.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
he
it is.
heals a
Thank
wound.
you, Brian. Or chat, whoever said that.
Yeah, it's chat.
It's funny, I saw that, and I was like, I don't need to write that part down. That's very unlikely to happen.
And of course, it will happen.
It happened immediately.
Every game.
Okay. Thank you, chat. So let's see. I think we've got some problems here because we're running out of tough things to kill things. Although these guys are not good.
Okay.
They could shoot. Could they shoot him? Not if he's in combat. You were saying.
Yeah, you can shoot into combat. It's
Okay.
just if you are in combat, you can only shoot the things you are in
Oh,
combat.
these guys
with.
don't have shooting.
That is
What am I talking
possible.
about?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, thank you, Caldorf. Congrats, Brian. All the best, and thanks to the Titans for this awesome marathon weekend. You know, we're having fun doing this.
We are.
This is something we've never actually done before, but we've thought about doing many times.
Hey, Brian. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Meliodas, yeah. Tabletop Titans Con at the Bahamas. Where do I sign up? That's Brian. Well, I'll let you know. I'll call somebody.
That would be
See if we can make it happen.
quite a destination convention.
That'd be amazing.
It really would be. It's actually really close to the US too, so it's actually fairly cheap flights. People can manage it.
Cool.
But the hotel's not cheap. only the flights. Yeah, everyone stays at my house. That's right.
We'll all just sleep like body, 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 body.
That's right.
Shoulder to shoulder.
like
It'll be a good time.
Shoulder to
nice and
shoulder.
sweaty time.
Arm to arm.
perfect.
Heart to heart.
Thank you, Cloud MV. Daughter's asleep, 4 years and 7 months. And wait, not 1, not 2, but 3 games?
Yeah.
Titans awesomeness on a Saturday evening in Australia. Oh, it's not Australia, it's Austria. My bad. I blah, blah,
see?
blah it.
You guys make fun of me when I say Austria sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's more than you think.
It just can't get much better. Titans, enjoy the games. You're the best.
I don't think so much.
Aw.
Yeah, we're excited to be doing this. That's why we're doing it, so you can all hang out with us.
Yeah, this is great.
You know, I'm sure there's people like you out there that's just like, what can I do to kill 12 hours today? And it's like, well, we got you
We
covered.
figured it out.
We gotta figure
solved
it out.
that riddle.
Right.
In fact, 12 hours on any day. You could watch this tomorrow.
That's right.
You could watch it Monday.
You can, yeah, you can
So you're
watch
bored
it
at
anytime.
work?
You can watch it today and tomorrow.
Maybe
You
you
could
are watching this tomorrow.
Parcel it out.
Maybe it already is tomorrow. Oh my God.
Oh.
Keep in mind you have some deep strikers, right?
Yeah.
He does.
Thank you, Peter. Can you let us know the scale of the trees you're using? They look great.
Well, there's a bridger for scale. So they're about a foot tall, right? 10 inches maybe?
They're about a
Dueling
foot tall,
tape
yeah.
measures.
And the width looks like 3 inches. We do have tape measures here.
I like this idea because like in the fantasy,
Yeah, about 10
in the
inches.
real world, there's trees this big.
Yeah.
And in a fantasy world, you can imagine the trees even being much larger,
Yeah.
I
right?
was just putting a tape measure on a tape measure, and Adrian's like, we have tape measures.
What?
I was like doing the dueling tape measures thing, and you were like, we have tape measures, guys. Do you want your
these redwood
Yeah.
style trees even look
fly
like-
boys?
Yeah, they're
massive.
basically trees like we're
Are
playing
they-
in California right
Are they
now.
dead?
We are.
No, I just brought them. I have
they're
one
new.
more
Oh, you have
Libras,
more.
Yeah.
That's cool. I wasn't ready for
Lawyers
this
coming
number
in,
of
right?
Liberace's.
Yeah. These are prosecutors.
Yeah, the prosecutors are coming in.
Yep,
They're fun, and they actually get a 3d6 charge. Remember,
Ooh.
pretty good.
But they're not otherwise that great.
They can chip a few wounds for sure. A few in shooting, especially when you think about the fact that they have +1 to hit. They actually, I think they do 2 or 3 in shooting, 2 or 3 in combat.
Do they even have AP?
Well, he has 31 wounds remaining, so.
Oh, the guy he's charging? Well, that's just not.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I
Are
mean,
you charging him?
I thought he was trying to kill the
I'm not.
Kraken.
Yeah, Kraken, and I can shoot.
Because the Kraken's his objective this turn, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I cannot see through the trees.
That is correct.
Okay.
Not
You
one
can't see the
inches.
forests through the trees.
Bam.
Thank you, Alex. Was able to sit in for a good chunk of yesterday's hobby marathon. It truly captured the spirit of what Warhammer is all about. Forever grateful. Yeah, it's just friends.
Totally agree.
Building toys, talking
Bean
trash,
boys.
Yeah.
With some
eating pizza.
soy.
That's right.
I'm trying to rhyme. It's not working.
It's not working.
No.
You should quit while you're behind.
Yeah,
Do you mind
absolutely.
if I'm gonna run these guys?
Sure, I don't care. Go anywhere you want, man.
Oh, you're running somebody?
Yeah.
It's a big old Titan 6.
It's a mighty run.
It is a mighty charge. Mighty sprint.
Yeah, some people
mighty.
just tuning in might not know what we're talking about with Bahamas, Brian. You want to just do a
Oh, we should
quick
do a
recap?
recap of that, Brian.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A re-announcement.
I started. I left my job at Google about 3 or 4 months ago, and I went full time at a startup that I had started. It's a tech company, financial tech company, and it's actually based out in the Bahamas. And the company is doing really well, but it definitely needs me to go and be based there for a little bit. I still love California, and I plan to come back and kind of settle here, but I definitely need to work out of there for a little while. And so while I'm moving there, which is I'm moving there next week, while I'll be there, I'll still be helping out with the channel in many different capacities, not only in planning and strategy and all kinds of things like that, but we're actually going to find, I'm still going to be coming back to do games pretty regularly. I'll be traveling a lot, and I'll be going to tons of events, and I'll see you all there and see the Titans there.
You're done moving?
Yeah, that's basically the gist of it, and really excited for this new opportunity. It's a big change to changing countries, so always nice to get people support.
Well, Brian, Zach's not moving.
Okay,
I'm
he
not
did
moving.
it. What's the plan here? Show me what you got going.
Yeah. So we've got some shooting, and Brian, I gotta ask you, the prosecutors.
Yeah.
What is their weapon?
Hammers.
Okay. Hammers. Yeah,
The
but
paired celestial hammers.
yeah, you know
So
what?
they
And these are prosecutors, right?
yeah.
All right.
ready to litigate.
Maybe we found a battle scribe.
Maybe they're called something else. I mean,
I'm not
they're paired hammers. They're fairly celestial.
But they can chip a few ones, you know?
Oh, here we go. Paired celestial hammers. Thank you. Yeah,
We
you
figured
did
it out.
Yeah.
So there's the celestial hammers, and you can have them
I
paired.
have a grand hammer. But
And if you
they-
pair them, then you get to reroll hit rolls of 1. And so you'll be actually hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Pretty good.
Okay, so
Could
let's
chip a few wins, Brian.
let's call down a little meteor shower.
I think that's a good idea.
Let's not.
How many showered?
How many dudes? All of them.
All showered.
Okay.
Let's start with this guy. We'll go
Norm?
right down.
We'll go
so
to Norm?
4 up. Norm is not showered.
No.
Kraken, please be showered. No.
No, he's a dirty boy.
And Mask. Ah, that was a bad.
Mask vigilante.
That's not great. I didn't love that
Gets
at all.
away with it again.
Okay,
Max bandit.
paired.
likely.
So here we go. Let's shoot him.
Okay.
It's 18 inches, so we're okay.
With your prosecutors,
Yep.
taking him to court.
Taking him to court.
Gotta litigate.
He's gonna skip bail. I'll tell
So
you what.
Brian, why'd you? Sorry, you said we hit on.
2s, because I'm a monster. You're
Yeah.
+1.
So
Rerolling
that's
1s.
3s then.
Oh, because they're normally 4s and shooting 3s in combat.
Yeah, and why reroll
Yeah.
ones? Oh, yep.
Because with the paired hammers, you reroll
That's
ones.
right. Okay, so here we go. 3s
threes
reroll
reroll.
ones. Okay, for 3 2s, cool, love it. And then here we go.
I said they would do a bit of damage. That's
They would no, it's okay. They wound on 4, so that is 2 wounds.
Okay.
No rend.
Okay. 3 up, Mystic Shield.
See?
1 goes through. What's the damage?
Big 1 damage.
1
Yeah.
damage.
5 up. No.
Okay,
I'll
no,
take
yeah.
it.
See?
Right.
He's did 1 damage. That's right. When we
That's the start of a
listen,
feud.
when we planned this out yesterday, how much damage did I say we would normally do? I said like 1 to 2.
Yeah.
So it's totally
you're right, you're
like
right.
we hit the expectations nail on.
Well, that was not a good shooting phase. I'll tell you, I didn't love it.
No, that was a bad phase.
That was bad.
You did bad.
Losing concussors
Oh my
was a
God.
big problem for me. So,
Dude, the Masked Bandit went
Yeah,
nuts on
so
me.
those
He went nuts.
concussors,
He just went wild.
they got slapped.
He was like,
so I think that's it. I think we're already into charging, and we only have 1 charge.
at least Adrian appreciated
Now,
it.
sorry, Lantern. I lanterned the dragon, right? So I think we are to, I think we're into charging. Because
Yeah?
he might have a shooting.
This tree just won't stand up.
I love it. Well, the magnet I think is right
It's
there.
like under his tail.
Yeah.
He's not feeling it.
Azak knows why we just abuse his terrain
throw them
all the
away.
time. Yeah. Like if you're gonna break the terrain in a game, it would be this game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have a bunch of rules about breaking terrain that I just haven't done.
Yeah.
Because, like, it doesn't.
You should. No, you should, because that means we have to knock the trees over. Yeah.
So what's up for you, Zach?
Does he have a, he doesn't have a,
No fighting, no shooting.
no shooting.
Okay. He does nothing.
Here we go. We're going
He's
to
a- he's
charge.
a buff guy.
We have one charge we're going to do,
Okay.
which is these guys into here.
Okay. You know, Zach, you don't have to declare.
Don't have to. We're good.
It can be good practice still to know what you need to get to a certain unit. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's still-
That is
still good
still
practice.
good practice. That's
Yeah.
all.
For sure.
I'm actually super into that. Okay, here we go. So Annihilators, who I do not think I'm picking to go first.
Do they deal mortals on the charge?
They do?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what I'm
of course they
checking.
do. I think it's only the turn they come down.
No, I think both.
Okay, cool.
Well, we'll never know.
After she makes a charge, you can pick one enemy unit and roll a number of dice equal to the unmodified charge roll for that charge.
What did you
move.
roll?
I roll.
7.
Did I roll 7?
I think so.
This is
I thought it was
7
either
dice.
6 or 7.
Is-
Well, here's 7 dice.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Subtract 1 from the roll if this unit only has 2 models, which it doesn't. Subtract 2 if it only has 1. For each 4 plus mortal wound. That's actually pretty.
Yeah, it's actually
2
pretty
plus?
cool.
Yeah.
This army is-
plus?
Oh, every 4
No, each
plus.
4
Yeah,
plus.
4 plus is still really
4
good.
plus is pretty good. Because I have 2 out mortal wounds, and it's like, whoa.
Okay, so 4 mortal wounds?
Yeah, looks great.
I like it.
Pretty good.
Great.
5 up ward saves. Nop. So I have now taken 27 wounds.
27.
Wow, he's down quite a bit then.
Yeah, he's only got 8 left.
Yeah, quite a bit. Okay.
And
Great.
he counts
so,
as being at 0 wounds.
I think he's dead.
Oh, no,
no,
that's,
she's gone.
that
I
was-
think he's dead, actually.
He counts as being 0.
Star Drake and friend.
Uh-huh. Wait, so beginning of combat? Is that where we're going? Okay, so you do your first monstrous rampage.
Oh, right.
And then I'll do my first monstrous
Isn't my
rampage.
monstrous rampage like not? Oh, I can shout.
yeah,
can
you
shout?
count on a 3-up.
You
which
can
should do.
also, I just remembered, destroy this terrain.
Don't do that.
Does it go flying and injure?
You
people?
can actually throw it at Bridger. That's legal.
Yeah.
I can throw a forest. At
Also,
you.
when you declare shout, you can shout in Bridger's face also.
Good thing this forest is based. You can pick the whole base up. Okay, so let's
So
shout.
you're shouting on 3
Yeah,
up.
and shouts just can prevent you from doing.
Any command abilities.
Which is good.
We got it.
Nice.
It's a bummer.
Okay.
I do not like that. I will,
Big deal.
Shout back.
I'm going to stomp your little boys.
Aw.
They have 3 wounds? That's too many.
They're Terminators.
Yeah, that's too many. So I guess I should shout, because you could do things?
He
Or like a
could do
Titanic
things.
duel is +1 to hit
Yeah.
and +1 save?
No.
Just
No,
+1 to hit.
Just +1 to hit.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
But you also can't do command abilities now, so.
Yeah, but he's just going to die.
Your guy?
Yeah.
That's very possible.
Farts.
Make a
I wanted to
decision.
use that cool monster
I
thing.
think he'll live
You
there.
make a decision, Brian.
Okay, I
Yeah.
choose that you break terrain.
Break terrain.
Oh, I'm going to
You can
do...
break terrain, Bridger?
I'll do Titanic duel, which I don't have to roll for.
Cool.
Okay.
+1 hit against the Star Drake.
All right,
Okay.
you pick the first fighter.
Star Drake.
Okay.
So, and how have I buffed him? Oh, I buffed him with the lantern.
+1 attack, +1 save.
Yeah,
Now you could choose to 1 CP to re-roll your wounds,
I could.
or you could 1 CP top profile, or you could. That's pretty much it.
Which one of those actually is better? I think maybe 1 CP top profile.
How bracketed are you?
He's taken 8.
Oh, I'm still only on the second
It means
bracket
nothing
down.
to me.
So
No, I don't think you lose a lot personally.
No, I lose nothing. The
I
only
think
thing I
real-
lose is the carnivorous bite.
Which you can't even use.
I love the kind of first bite.
I should just bite him like a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Just like bite
A
his
little
leg.
nibble.
Just a nibble.
Like it doesn't matter that it's carnivorous,
Yeah.
other than to know that like that chunk he's taking out, he's gonna like eat
It shouldn't be called carnivorous. It should be like
just a
light
bite.
snacker.
Yeah.
Light snacking bite.
Okay, so you're gonna re-roll a wound.
Brian's like, okay, moving on.
I'm trying
yeah,
to keep this. I'm trying to keep this on the rails.
0.
I refuse.
So he spent a CP.
Yeah,
Reroll
let's
wounds.
kill the Kraken right here. Let's do it.
Bring it on.
Kill
so
the Kraken.
we've got number of hits first. Let's do Celestial Hammer, adding D3 to the roll, which is 2, so we're at 6.
And did you give this guy +1 attack?
From the
I always
So
forget
you
the-
can add 1 attack to this.
Wait. This
to the not to the beast, but to the right.
To the rider.
So your hammer +1 attack.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s.
I'll hit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
These are wounding on
I think it's 3s.
Oh, these
reroll.
wound on twos, actually.
What?
It's a good hand.
That's amazing.
Maybe I didn't need to reroll. Spend a CP to reroll.
Well,
wounds.
you
No, I think
had nothing else to
attacks.
do with the CP. So all of them. AP Rend
You
2,
need to kill
1.
this guy.
Rend is actually only one.
So 4 ups then, because I have Mystic Shield. 4 go through.
It was fine.
Damage.
This is D3, right?
D3.
They can add up.
May fall.
Come on, Zach. Watch
Okay,
your
1,
hair.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Here.
7.
So he can't die yet. But there's still more attacks to
He
come.
shan't die yet, Brian. I take 4 damage.
Okay.
That makes up for my bad saves.
That makes up for it. So what?
So I've taken
you've got
31.
So you've got four wounds left?
4 wounds left. Yeah, we'll do it that way.
Great Claws.
Yep. I'm gonna block the dice cam so you can't roll.
Good move.
Great Claws
It's a great
hit on
attack.
2.
Can't roll, can't attack.
Lots of Great Claws. Great Claws wound, I believe, on 3.
I think that's true.
And do we...
And 6 is our extra rend.
Right. And does this gets rerolled, or is that only...
Yeah,
that's the
this rerolls
dragon,
too.
actually. So...
Oh,
there's
no.
a Rend.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
wow. One
So,
at rend 3, the others at rend 1.
so these are 4 ups,
Okay.
and this will be 6 ups. So 4 ups, 2 go through so far, and a 6 up. So 3 go through. Oh, you got it.
Don't roll a bunch of 3s. A bunch of 1s.
Oh.
Almost did it.
Just enough.
So 4 damage. I have 4 ones
Wow.
left.
Not great.
Oh.
I don't love this.
Oh,
So no 5s there.
Oh,
Oh my god.
up.
Oh,
Live on the 1.
Oh, stop it.
But he's like the world's worst giant man profile.
Yeah, and he can't.
no, he's still pretty strong.
All that gets worse
We can't unbracket.
is his number of clubs.
Oh. Well,
That's the only thing that changes.
Which
the number
is
of club
which
types.
is not nothing.
Is that all
because
you have?
You're gonna use. That's it.
gosh.
It's time to grump! Okay, so I have 5 club attacks. All of this into your Durgan.
Sure.
So 5 clubs,
Gargant.
2 stomps, 1 death grip.
Okay.
All right. Oh, and I can also stuff people in my net. So
Now, keep in mind, you could still kill him because if you ever roll a 6 to save, it does a mortal wound back
I also
to him.
have these dudes right here.
Huh?
I also have.
I'm gonna die.
The
But
prosecutors.
But if
I mean,
you
not the
roll a
prosecutors.
6 to save, it does a mortal wound back to him.
so first, I'm gonna stuff you in my net. So D3 models. 1. So one of your little proselytizers. What are they?
Annihilator.
Annihilators.
Yeah, sure, them. One of them. If I double your wounds. Nope. But that was your wounds. Okay, so you're not going to my net. 5 club attacks.
Okay.
These hit on 2s because Titanic Duel.
Ooh.
Wow, that's
That's,
real bad.
Not great.
Yeah, that's,
Where were those saves when I wasn't?
and 3s to wound.
No.
Yeah, well,
Which is 1.
that's rend 2.
But his rank 2. He is at he's got +1 save.
So 2 goes to 4.
Yeah.
It's flat 2 damage.
Okay, just roll 6 and kill him.
No,
Yeah.
Brian, stop it.
know.
His shield is also minus, ignores 1 rend, by the way, because they changed shields, right?
Then
Does he have that shield?
Yeah.
The model doesn't have a shield. So I'm not actually. This is probably one of those war gear things again. Where
Oh,
it's like
okay,
you can have a
cool.
sword and a shield or a hammer. Probably.
No, there's-
Sigmarite Thunder Shield, you don't have that? Okay,
no.
I think
Okay.
it's sword and shield or hammer.
I see.
So I have 2 stomps. You are not a monster, or you are a monster. I don't reroll 1s. They both hit on 2s. They wound on 3s. 2 wounds. And these are rend 2 as well.
Okay, so these are 4s. Oh my gosh.
These are D3 each. Saves are not good for either side here.
Oh,
6 damage.
That sucks.
It's a big 6. And you've been doing the -1 to wound, right?
He does have the shield, by the way.
He does? Hammer and shield?
The only optional things are whether he has the hammer or the blade. So he does have the shield.
Then why
mainly.
doesn't. What?
So he ignores 1 rend, and 6 does a mortal wound back to you. And you've been doing the -1 to wound him, right? The whole dragon is -1
All
to
right,
wound.
we should just start over then. Unless you want to. You don't want to.
I did. I rolled 2 3s during
Okay.
this sequence. Why
But
don't
I
we
also
start-
didn't do the -1.
Why don't we start over?
Okay, we'll start over.
Is
a do
that-
over.
I mean,
Two over.
We're at how many wins?
do we know this? Is this right? I want to make sure we get this. This is right.
I have no idea, man. I don't know
Yeah,
any of your rules.
okay.
I know none of your rules.
Definitely.
So I'm at 10.
No, you started with.
I've taken 10.
You started having taken fewer than 10. Yes. Yeah, I had not dealt 10 damage to you before this activation. I don't know what you were at, but it wasn't 10.
It sounds dicey.
I think it was 8.
No, because you just
We're
did.
trying
it was
to change
8.
the past.
I know.
Because 1 was from. 2 damage was from the club. You're at
I
8.
hate changing the past.
You weren't at 10, you were at 8.
Oh, okay.
You had taken 8.
Okay,
Not 10.
I wasn't. Okay,
You're good.
Club.
The timeline.
Because you're -1 to wound.
Okay,
And I wasn't doing -1 to wound.
but I actually not showing -1 to wound anywhere. But okay,
I think it's a
maybe
trait
maybe I
or
don't
some
have it.
magical
Yeah, yeah.
Brian thing.
I haven't
Brian,
selected it.
Brian picked a thing.
Thing, yeah.
So I hit you on 2s with the club,
Okay,
and I wound you on 4s with the club because you were -1 to wound.
okay.
So 1 wound, rend 2, you ignore the first one, so you have a 3 up.
Okay.
2 damage. You're back to have taken 10.
There we go. So far, it can't change the
Change
past.
fast.
Can't
the
change the past.
2 stomps. I do not reroll ones. You're not a monster, but both hit. And then 4s. It's Dragon's minus 1 wound. 1 wound.
What's the rent?
Rend 2. You ignore the first one, so you have a 3 up.
Oh, this is great.
Pass changed. So you take D3. You take 3. All right.
God.
Pass partially changed. It's like a
Jeez.
half change passed. And then Death Grip.
Yeah.
Hits on a 2, rerolls 1s because you're a monster. Cool. Wounds on a 2 up to a 3 because Brian has a cool rule. Doesn't win.
Okay.
That is him.
Okay.
Now you can annihilate me with your annihilators.
Maybe. We'll see.
Ooh,
Or you
excited to
can-
see the Annihilators.
Just bonk me with your shield. I think I'm dead. Like, just roll some dice and.
The Annihilators have the meteoric hammer. 3 attacks each. 3 attacks
Okay.
each.
Okay.
And then hitting on 2s.
Does the sergeant have one more attack?
Yes, you're right. Thank you.
Boop.
Okay. And then hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. Boy, my rolls here, huh?
Yeah, a few ones in there. But good thing you're hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wounding on
wounding
3s. And what's
There
the
you
rend
go.
on this?
-1.
So back to a 4.
Yep.
So I'll just make all these.
Yes.
You ready, Zach?
Yeah.
The giant's gonna fall.
No. So he's dead.
No, you still have funeral pains, don't you?
Oh, that's right. What's the damage?
2 each.
Okay, so 4. I just need 4 or 5.
4 or 5 ups.
Look, we've seen it before.
4 or 5.
We've seen it before.
4 or 5.
Oh, it was
Very
good.
close.
All right, so he dies.
Timber!
Here's the roll. Here's the roll off. I'm gonna fail. Actually, I failed like all of them. Yeah.
No,
here we
I
go.
failed. I failed all. No! And there's nothing. You just pick a
There's
point where
nothing to
nothing
make it
gets.
fall on.
Dang it. Because they can't
Lame.
fall into the same size.
Oop,
If
correct.
they were in range.
So the first Mega Gargant goes down.
Oh, Bodie McBoat back.
You killed our child, Zach.
My baby.
It felt good.
That's combat. And the turn. Yeah?
I feel a little bit better at that after that, but these guys are top. You just don't have a lot of board coverage.
They're,
now,
they're
is the
tippy
issue.
top tuppers.
Tippy tops.
Maybe I can just
I'm not.
meteor shower you. It hasn't been going great.
Yeah.
Okay, are there any other fights?
No.
That's everything.
Okay, do you want to score this up for me, Zach?
So I did I'm on 1. I'm still only on 1, and
You
I.
killed my warlord, but not with a monster. So you get 2 points.
Oh, it sucks. That's so annoying.
Oh, it was so close.
But you did kill a monster for the battle round. Did we already give him that point?
Yes, I gave him that last turn.
Okay, so we're good.
So how many points did he get total this turn? Sounds
1,
like
2, 3. Yeah.
So you're up to 11. Okay.
What was the 3 for? Oh, I keep
1,
forgetting
2,
it's-
3.
I keep forgetting
These
the
are two,
secondaries
yeah.
were 2. Yeah.
Okay, are we at another roll
It's
off?
roll off time. I win ties.
Oh,
I have not gone for. Yeah, this has been annoying.
that's going to be Gargant's
You
turn
started the game
4.
like this.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, CP resets. I have 2, you have 3. I only have 1. My
Does
general's
somebody
dead.
burn an objective? Or
My
no?
general's dead. That's only on the 3rd turn, not
Okay.
on the.
Only on the. Yeah.
Okay.
Not unless.
So sorry, Bridger,
Yeah,
you
it's-
have
it's only-
2 CP.
It's only 30.
I have
but
1.
you're-
My
you have
general's
1
dead.
'cause
I only
your
have 1.
general's dead. And you get 3, Zach.
And my Wizzywog is also dead. So that's lame. I have to pick a secondary, a secondary, and
No, I don't yet.
my heroic action is going to be 2 up, get a command point because my general's dead. Get it? Now I roll 6. So I have 2 CP, Brian. 2 command points.
Okay.
Do I do heroic action? Why am I like?
You do.
forgetting this?
Yeah, you do.
I guess I'm gonna heal.
Heal that Durgan.
Yeah, let's heal him.
Yeah. 2d6, add or under your leadership.
You're kidding me.
Your leadership 10.
No, I'm leadership 9.
+1 for being Stormcast. You gain 1 wound back.
Still.
I'm trying to
Still
help you
you're
here.
kidding
I'm
me.
trying to help you. I'm trying to help
Thank
you.
you.
I'm doing what I can. What have I not done?
Healed.
That would have been a big 3. Would have been a big 3.
I have a question.
Yep.
Why? So +1 for being Stormcast,
It's like Ultramarines.
but like it isn't the whole. Isn't everybody?
You can
Stormcast?
mix. You can mix. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll double check.
Maybe
That
not.
just seems weird.
Maybe you
right?
don't regain the wound. I don't know. I'm trying to help you
Not
here,
only
Zach.
would I not
don't
regain this
don't
wound,
bite the hand that feeds.
I wouldn't regain the last wound, either.
regain your wound.
That just seems weird when they put that on the data sheet. Like, what is?
I'm gonna slay your warlord.
Okay.
No, I don't think you have that. I think that's a different storm host that you don't have.
Okay, so I've taken 14 wounds then.
Yeah. How many wounds does the dragon have remaining?
I think 4.
Oh, I will slay your warlord.
Yeah.
Your warlord's going to get
Unfortunately,
slain
I
up.
think so.
You're going to get crunked. Okay. Welp. That's all my hero face stuff.
Okay. That's all my hero face
We done gone did it. I'm going to move, and we'll get right into it here. Why do they move different amounts? Like, who thought this was a good idea? Like, I have to check every time, and I really wish I didn't have to. Because, I don't know if you noticed, Imperial Knights all move the same amount, because Dedoy, except for the big, long-legged ones.
16 wounds, so he's super
So
good
he has
about
2
that.
left?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer. I'm sorry, Zach.
It's okay.
Okay, I can keep reading some questions.
You
Questions?
Okay, thank you. Not so big no more. Hey, TTT. I'm the guy who keeps sounding off about Harridans. Just FYI, they can move and shoot turn 1 as they measure to the base. Large things can overhang if not hull measured core rules. So if not measured to the hull. So things that are not measured to the hull apparently can overhang?
No.
I don't think so because you use it for line of sight.
Flyers specifically, in fact, nothing in the game is allowed to overhang the battlefield at all, because people used to hang over the edge of the battlefield to see around a building and shoot. And GW was like, that's dumb. The world doesn't end. Like, you can't
Pac-Man
just
world.
like hang outside the world to get line of sight on something.
No, what we're saying is the world does end there.
No, I think what they were trying to say is like there's more battlefield there that would block your line of sight.
Yeah.
Or we don't know, maybe it would.
Everything's fought in like a cube.
So you can't
wall.
just hang outside the battlefield to shoot somebody, is what they were saying.
the
Which is
Skywalker,
why
man.
you can't hang outside of the... Maybe they got rid of that in 9th, I don't know.
That is
but
possible, of course.
I for sure remember them writing that rule because I got to tell John to put his Eldar Flyer over the table all the time.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for John. That's
John
been
will-
ruled for a long time.
He'll
though.
hang his stuff. That's true, yeah.
Yeah, for
I-
various reasons.
I'm done moving.
Okay.
Are you done watching me move?
I could watch you move a little more.
Brian, do you want to watch me move some more?
Yeah.
I only have 2 models, so like, I'm good to go. Can I shoot? Am I good to shoot?
Yeah.
You're like typing a whole essay over there.
Yeah. It's,
I will hurl a boulder. This will beat your dragon.
Okay, let's
I
see
don't
it.
like your dragon.
So the big guy at the boulder.
Wait, which
The
one?
boulder at the giant.
He hurls the big boulder.
Alright.
Okay.
He actually doesn't throw anything. So this is my only shooting attack remaining. Hits on 3. Wins on 2. You've been wounded, sir.
Rend.
3. And you have +1 save from the lantern.
Save from the lantern, so
2 goes to 5.
5. That's not gonna do it.
Oh,
It's 5
big 4 damage.
So he's dead.
Does he
The
like
dragon's dead?
explode? Does he lash out? Does he
no.
breathe fire? Does he?
I don't
He
know.
gets crushed by a giant rock thrown at
Well,
his head?
it's like
Solemn
imagine
ceremonies.
the top part of this building, just like
I am imagining that.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
I don't see anything like
Gargant
that,
ran
guys.
by.
Does he do his when he flies up?
He does do the fly thing, but only if he's in engagement range with somebody, which he's not, right?
He can't be.
So, oh god, the dragon's gone!
Okay.
Back up to space.
F's in chat for the Drake.
You know,
Absent chat
when
for
they
the dragon.
reforge the dude on top, the dragon's just dead though, right?
Oh, for sure.
Are we gonna put it up there?
Oh yeah, we can put him back in his place of honor.
They,
He's
but
Zorp's
you know
back.
what it is? You know what it is?
Should we put him here or should we put Giants here
It's
now?
actually the mind of Stormcast that comes back into the Dragon's Body later on.
Yeah,
But it's really
they get it all
confused 'cause
mixed
he's
up.
Like, I'm not a person anymore.
It's like a Freaky Friday thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
it's definitely Freaky Friday.
It happens.
It happens.
Um,
A lot of dice rolls did not go well for me during turn 4.
That's true.
During
Yeah.
my part of turn.
You got to
4.
get better at rolling.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
You're part of turn 3.
I can't help but think he should have been killed a little earlier, or not him, the Kraken.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wow, that giant you've never attacked.
Yeah, he should have been
not be
killed.
dead.
if my dice rolls had gone better in turn 4, the giant who, yeah, he'd be dead.
All right. That's all my shooting.
And charge.
Oh, that's
It's
it?
Charge a clock.
Yeah. This is good.
Where are we charging?
I'm gonna do Norm, the stomp war stomper, into your annihilators.
Okay.
I'm gonna start using right names because Brian really
Well,
wants
let's
me
see.
to
I
use the
could
correct
do, I could do this little Overwatch
At
thing.
least like 50%.
They don't
of the time.
shoot. Zach, they don't shoot.
They have no guns. That's
Yeah,
right.
no.
I keep. It's because when the turn they came down, they did that thing. I keep,
Right.
So not double ones. He's in.
Okay.
Ooh, 9. He does a victory lap.
You have to turn
yeah,
it
I
to
can
face.
Whoop.
Thank you.
Boop.
Lee Bridgeford back.
Oh, he is
back
backing
the
up.
models.
He might
we
literally
spent,
sit on them.
Back the models we spent all day
Yeah.
painting
No, 'cause,
yesterday
all right.
into.
They have Almighty Stomps or something. He has jump up and down. So he's just bunny hopping backwards
Oh my god.
onto your models.
I love it.
Um,
His army's amazing.
I'm going to charge with the Gate Crasher, Gate Breaker,
Same guys?
Gate Man. I don't have to declare, Zach. which is nice, because I do want to go here. And I did roll enough.
Do you know that?
So I'm going to go this way, and I have to do my mortal wounds for both. So 2 up from Norm.
Okay.
Yep, that's D6 because you're not a monster.
Okay.
For 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Doesn't even kill a guy. There you go.
Yep. They have 3 wounds, I believe. Each.
Yep. And then 2 up on the Liberaces. These are fresh Liberaces, ready to die. They do take it, and it is 4 mortal wounds, which is 2 Liberaces, which is 4 dice for you to boom me with.
Oh, that's true.
Boom me.
Nothing.
I have not been boomed. All right, we're gonna go to the Yar phase.
Okay. Do we want any all-out attacks, defenses?
Yeah, I'm gonna all-out attack with Norm.
Well, actually, do you want to do some war
Oh, that's
shouts?
right. Some stomps.
You can kind of stop him from doing some of
So I can
this.
shout. A lot of talking between today and yesterday.
That was good. I like
will.
that.
Wait,
It's-
who's this?
I'm gonna stomp here
Okay.
and shout there.
Okay.
So this is a stomp on the Liberaces. Yes. They take 3.
Ooh.
And then there's a 3 up to shout at the Annihilators. Annihilators have been shouted at, so you can't command ability them.
Okay.
And then I will spend my 1 CP, Brian, to all-out attack Norm on the Annihilators.
Okay, and I guess they can't use command
do it,
abilities,
yep.
so
Can't do nothing. So I have
that's all there
4
is.
base attacks and then 1 per model. This is what I messed up last time that people were telling me. Because
That's
his profile's real weird. Everybody else is like, you just get 10 attacks.
It's weird how different some of them are, actually.
But he's the chaff clear.
Yeah.
This is something I feel they messed
It's good.
up.
It's good. that
He's
they're
the chaff clear, which is why he has a rule that says get 1 attack per model in range.
Mm.
But then it caps at 10, which is what everybody else gets.
this
So
War
it's like-
Stomper has not been wounded at all yet, has he?
No, he took 4.
Oh, he took 4 just from like the
Meteor.
meteors and
Incidental,
stuff.
you know, it was raining fire, and he was like, that kind of tickles.
Let's see how these Annihilators can stand up to it.
So this is the correct number of club attacks. This is on 2s because I all attacked. Yep.
Very nice.
And 3s to wound. His Titanic Boulder Club. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you know.
Okay.
These
and
are
so-
Rend 2, which takes you to a 4 up.
4 up. This one looks.
That
good.
was a
There we
great
go.
save. There we go. His 4 jump up and down attacks. Have you ever been jumped up and down on?
Not by somebody this big.
He rerolls 1s because you're not a monster. Cool.
Yep.
I just missed. That flew right past me. Wounds on 3s.
Okay. 3 wounds, and then these are
Rend 2 as well.
Rend 2. So I am force again. Terminate. Oh God.
Well,
That did not work out.
That did not
D3s.
go well,
These
so
are
here we go.
D3s.
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
So
Which is, you have 1 wound left.
yeah.
And then you lost 2 guys with 3 wounds, and they're in the magic armor, so you get an extra die per guy.
Ooh. Oh, that's what that is.
Boom me.
Here we go. Just 1.
I get boomed. Go to 5.
Okay.
Or I've
So
taken
that's
5.
1 mortal wound back.
Yep. And now I will death grip the last guy.
Oh,
Or I could hurl body him. Nah, I'm gonna death grip him. He's gonna get death gripped. That hits because I'm
Okay.
all out attack. Wounds on a 2. It's Rend 3.
wow.
5 up.
So he's gone.
He's dead.
Okay.
It's your fight, man.
Well,
Does that last guy do wounds back?
Yes. Let's see.
Ooh.
No.
No.
Okay. So we've got the Liberators who aren't stellar in combat. I'll say.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah.
Now that attitude, that's true. Actually, I didn't even put what weapon they have. So let's go. Oh, they have the.
They have hammers.
Warhammer, yeah. So here we go.
We
2
gotta get
attacks
Brian a better Sigmar collection.
Plus 1 more.
How dare you?
1, 2, 3. Okay, so 5 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
These all hit. Normally hit on 4s.
But
And
plus
then-
1 because I'm a monster.
Yep, and then these are going to wound on 3s.
You got it.
Not great.
Rend 1?
No, there's no Ren. What are you talking about?
4 up then. All right. Well, he's gonna.
Remove them.
Yeah. Well, bullet. I mean, okay.
You want to? We can
All right,
roll
so
that.
where we
We'll
find
do-
we got this is the gate crasher.
The gate
Yeah.
crasher. Yeah, and he's the
Okay.
only one that doesn't put people in bags.
Okay, let's do it.
He has no time for bags.
Yeah, he's a little.
picks
He's in a
up-
rush.
Okay.
So here's his stomp. 3s
Okay.
and 3s. Yep. It's Rend 2 for D3.
Rend, yep. Okay, so this is. Oh wait, it's Rend 2. Okay, so this is.
And the shields do ignore 1 rend.
Which is basically
one,
plus
two.
1 save now.
I know, right? But no.
Okay, D3 damage.
Dead.
3.
All right,
Is that all of them? Are they
Mortal wound.
They are actually, yeah.
All right. 2 of them died. Mortal wound me.
Not great.
Okay.
All right.
Well.
So that's the liberators. They've been liberated
Themselves from this battle.
from their They've been liberated.
So for points, I get all 3 primary, all 3 secondary,
So you get 6 more points.
and we can
Yeah.
move right along from that.
Well, I tell you what.
So
I
that's
think.
22 to 11 at the moment,
I think.
which
I
doesn't
don't-
sound like much in 40K, but I
I
assure
don't
you it's a
think
lot. in
I
Age of
can
Sigmar.
even get my. I'm not fast. You're actually quite fast.
With charges, certainly.
What I would be trying to do for the rest of this game is to run away from you at all costs. And the reason, well, I can run. And I can use CP. I got a lot of CP. I can use CP to auto run. So here's what I would do for the rest of the game. And there's a reason for this, is because I get my battle strategy.
Okay, for surviving.
If nothing else of mine dies.
Just no more things die.
Yeah, as long as nothing else dies, I would get that.
Okay.
So
He only has 1 more turn, so I think that is plausible if you wanted to run your prosecutors away or something.
yeah.
Didn't you have to keep a battle line alive?
No. He just needs to keep more units alive than me.
Oh, I see. That might be hard, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
he has 3 and I have 2.
Yeah.
So I think this is what
Your
happens.
goal is to run away?
Let's try it. Let's see what
Okay,
happens.
let's see what happens.
But I still lose.
Do you want to pick a battle
I
tactic?
just want to see if I can. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna pick the battle tactic where everybody runs, but they have to be next to each other, so it won't work.
No.
So this is like 4. I could maybe
That's a
make.
funny way to use it. Everyone runs away.
Yeah, like we're all running away together.
Well, you can either use it as the running out at the start of the football game,
Or
or
the-
defeated running into the locker rooms.
Okay, so here's what we would do. You can't go through these trees. So
That's true.
That is kind of cute. The problem is actually this guy. So what I'll do is this. These guys are going to normal run.
Okay.
So heroic actions. No heroic actions really help me here, except for maybe getting another command point. But I
Oh,
can't.
we each gain a command point just for the. Oh, both our generals are dead. Neither of us gains command points.
Shucks. Okay, so none of these really help me.
Well, you gotta give him. Yeah.
He could do
Could-
finest hour in case it comes up.
Yeah, he
Let's
both
give him
save.
finest
So
hour.
he's gonna finest
because
hour.
that can matter. Okay.
I will also finest hour with Baghead because
Okay.
I feel like he's been having a great game.
He's been good.
I said it. I'm sorry.
That said,
the
he
masked
hit-
vigilante.
Yeah. These guys will roll to run.
Okay. So they run.
3 inches, so they have an
So
8-inch move.
They only move 5.
Yeah. This is
Why?
just part of the problem.
I guess they are in very heavy armor.
Yeah, it's slow, and they teleport. That's kind of their main thing. It's like I'm
That
slow,
is a cool
but
main thing.
I teleport in.
Okay, they're gonna go here.
Okay.
This guy, I'll spend the 1 CP to do the auto run.
You got it. So he's running 6.
He's running 6. Mm-hmm. So he's gonna go 11.
And he's got his faithful Gryphound.
And the
The Gryphound is its own unit, I believe.
Oh, so you have 4
It is.
units.
The
Oh,
Gryphound
no,
is its own unit.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, the Gryphound moves like 10 or
Yeah.
something crazy like that.
Gryphound's fast.
Well, get him out of here.
So this guy's gonna go.
That means I have to charge you. I can't just throw something at you.
Just chuck a boulder as he's
I
sprinting
believe
away.
it is Hucked Boulder.
Let's check the Gryphound.
That's the name of the weapon.
I like it.
Actually, having the Gryphound changes thing. I mean, it doesn't change the plan. The plan is still to run away.
You're like,
Well,
Gryphound. Now I win.
It
Check.
just changes the possibility that this could be a little closer of a game, which is always fun, right?
Yes.
Okay,
We
let's-
will close the gap between 1 and 100 by
Well,
adding
we can
another
stop.
1.
Should we call it? What do you think?
I
I
have
think
said
there's a-
almost nothing in the
I think
past
that,
15
so
minutes.
how many points is the thing?
3.
Three.
Strategies are 3.
And what is yours? You're getting yours.
Mine's have any battle line at the end of the
What
game.
you're gonna get? Yeah. So all I'm trying to do is maintain this distance
current
of 11
ratio.
points. So I think we can call it.
Okay.
Although
Here,
know,
you just quickly
running
talk
away
it
is
out.
kinda fun.
You're not going to get your secondary this turn.
Not gonna get
And you're not
second.
going to get a primary this turn. And so that would be your turn 4.
Okay.
Now on turn 5, Bridger would manage to get his
All 3 primary, all 3 secondary, because I just
Yeah.
put 2 monsters
Yeah.
in his deployment zone.
right. So you'd be at 28, and then you'd go to 31, and then you would end the game with your 3 extra points. And so the end of the game, pretty sure, the end of the game would be Gargants 31 to Stormcast 14.
It's a lot of fun actually. I feel like a lot in my turn 4 went really bad for me.
Yeah, it did.
It seemed actually pretty close through turn 3.
I was worried when the Crushalizers came in and Yndrasta was like, nobody does anything. You're all
Yeah.
terrible. I was like, uh-oh. But then the Masked Vigilante just came in and he was like, nope, nope, nope. Gonna deal with all this.
And here's a huge mistake I know I made, which is that let's say they came down and charged, which is what they did. If I had not moved that objective,
He might have stayed there?
but you didn't. You can leave anyway, right? I really did totally just forget, like blank on the fact that he could get into the game
That
quick.
fast? Yeah,
I was
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thinking maybe I had one more turn, and I put them in a place to invite that.
No, I think you
And
played.
you even failed the charge roll the first time.
You
right?
played
Like-
really well. Like you managed to get Yndrasta into a place where she's fighting a person who does matter and turning off all 3 man crushers. And that was amazing. Like that was the worst case scenario for me, was like they do nothing. Their bottom bracket, they're like 4 attacks instead of 10, their damage goes bad. Because their headbutt is 4 damage down to 1
Which is
on their
big.
bottom profile.
Yeah.
Although their headbutt is 1 attack, which is like,
It hits a
I
4,
get it.
right, yeah.
I get it,
Do I
but
explain that one?
like they're super swingy.
Yeah.
Are you gonna say they only have 1 head?
Yeah.
Because we can model them with 2 heads. If that gets me 2 attacks. I don't know. I thought it was a fun game. You
Super
killed
fun.
You killed Bodie McBoatback. You killed all 3 man crushers.
I'm into that. I hate the man crush.
And honestly, if I just didn't make you go turn 1, if I had to go turn 1, this game would have gone a lot differently.
Well, I don't know though. I got to meteor. Meteoring was fun.
You would have done that anyway, right? You would have just gotten earlier charges and better charges for you.
Maybe Kraken dead or turn earlier would have been interesting.
Yeah.
With meteor, we had a bad meteor.
I
around.
stacked all the
Turn
buffs on
4
him.
too.
For the turn that you did poorly, I stacked all the buffs. I was like Mystic Shield on him
Yeah.
and Finest
He had a
Hour.
2-up. He had a 2-up.
He had a 2-up. And then I would have stacked all at defense if you didn't yell at him.
So I have to say, right? MVP for you or no?
Oh, of course. The Masked Vigilante was the MVP. Although I will say, just being Taker Tribe is awesome. Because, okay, we didn't really talk about this. The other 2 tribes,
This guy all week with this stuff.
Yeah.
Here we go,
I'm
tell
so
me
into
about
these
him.
guys. The other 2 tribes. So if you take Norm as your warlord, you are in the Stomper tribe.
Oh, so the tribe is dependent upon
On who your
which
general
person-
is.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So, this is why I want to build more of the small guys, because I want to play the other tribes. But this is how, this is the way you play
Can you take
Taker.
a small guy as a general?
They're not heroes, so no.
Okay.
So Stomper tribe, the problem is, they have to fix this. The problem with Stomper tribe.
Why don't you guys actually, if you want to talk a little bit more of the wrap up, why don't we clear the models off the table?
Yeah, we clear the models.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're going to start preparing for the next
There's
game.
very few.
I'm actually. I think it's a great idea to keep telling people. No, you guys can stay.
I'll
maybe
stay.
everyone else can do
All
it.
right.
You
Yeah,
guys
they'll
can
do it
keep
for us,
explaining.
Zach.
Just toss them.
No!
John.
So
But I think, yeah, explaining this is good. And for everyone to know, of course, we have another game coming up
40K.
right after this. The stream's automatically going to transition into the next game. It's going to be a 40K game. So we're just going to wrap
John
up
and
this
Brett.
game. Maybe they'll tell you a bit more about how the game went and things like that, and then we'll transition over. So,
Yeah.
please.
So
keep
like,
going.
I want to play these guys again. Stomper tribe I think needs to get fixed in AOS 3 because they have a list of shouts, which it's great, it's flavorful, it's awesome. So they have like 6 command abilities, and those are the only command abilities you're ever allowed to use. It says you can't use any other command abilities, which means you lose all out attack, all out defense, you lose like all the good stuff that's from AOS 3. So Stomper tribe just feels like kind of non-functioning right now. And then if you make the Masked Vigilante your warlord, you're in the Breaker tribe.
So it's just the 3 tribes.
Well, of course, yeah.
Okay.
And Breaker tribe is all about having a bunch of man crushers with a gatebreaker. So I want to get 9 man crushers to play with a gatebreaker.
We actually have the 9-man crusher. They're
We
just
have
not
7.
Oh, we have 7. Okay,
We
they're
need
just
2
not
more,
painted
which
yet.
I will get when I get the rest of my Ogres because they just come in that box.
Yeah.
So we will have 9. We just
They're,
have to
they're
paint them.
actually pretty easy to paint.
And you pick like a thing that your tribe hates, and everybody gets +1 to hit that thing.
Oh, it's like a unit. It's not like
No, it's a type.
all
It's
out
like
defense.
like a hero
My
or a
tribe
wizard.
hates all out defense. +1 to hit anyone on all out defense.
No, it's like you pick heroes and wizards, or you pick monsters, you pick people with command models. So like most of old fantasy stuff, you would have like a banner bearer and a hornblower,
Right. They still
and
have
like a
that little bit,
sergeant, and that's still in the game.
Yeah.
So they get +1 to hit any unit that has a command person. Should we? Do you guys need to clear the table?
We're good. We're doing stuff.
We're good. Okay. So I want to play them too, but I want Stompers to get fixed because I want to play Stompers.
Well, I had fun. I think AOS is super interesting.
Yeah.
It's like a little more. It feels a little more almost like a board game. This game, compared to like the 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 shooting and all the kind of moving around in 40K.
So you don't think it's as tactical?
Not this game, not quite as much, but
I think
this
this
one game, right?
Particular game, perhaps.
Yeah. I have to say my MVP, probably the Star Drake, because I love the meteors.
Yeah, he was cool.
The meteors are just
You missed
And
a
in
lot
combat.
with those meteors,
I
but
know.
In
it's
combat, he
still
was
cool
amazing.
potential.
it's just fun, right? It's just like hit everything, hit a bunch
Yeah,
of
it's
stuff all
pretty
over
cool.
the battlefield.
And actually, the dragon didn't get to do a lot of his potential. He can do another 2d3 plus mortal wounds a turn.
Yeah.
And
On smaller
kill-
guys.
Yeah, on smaller guys.
He basically single-handedly killed my general
Yeah.
through like an effective 48 wounds or something.
Yeah.
Like he was a beast.
He did well.
He did well.
Yeah, he did
Okay.
well.
Okay.
I think that's us. I think they're crooking
that's
us off the stage.
And Bridger, is there something I have to do to make a transition to the next stream?
You have to end this stream. Oh,
then it
sorry. No.
auto-transitions.
All right, I'll set that up.
Yeah,
If we're
Bridger's
not
just going
set
to
up.
come fix that over.
Put somebody in a bag.
Yes.
No.
No, I threw somebody. I didn't put him in the bag.
So next up, it's going to be Maelstrom. That link is live. Bridger's going to set up the transition over, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be the Battle of the Tall Boys.
Yes.
It's going to be really exciting.
That's what people in chat are already saying. It's like it's the tall boy battle.
This is the first time we're going to see both of them standing up at the same time on camera.
May the tallest win.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This
All
was
right.
the first Battle of the Giants. We're going to see the second Battle of the Giants.
We are good to transition over if we're ready.
Good to go. Well,
ready to kill it?
Do you want to give some final words?
Yeah.
Say goodbye?
Super fun. And see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.